Welcome, adventurers. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Taking20 Presents. We are doing something totally new and hopefully fun tonight. We're going to play a Star Wars Edge of the Empire game from Fantasy Flight Games. And I'm not DMing tonight. I get to play, so I'm pretty pumped about it. But we have our regular cast here. So I'm just going to hand this off to you, Dan, and let you take it from here, brother.
Sounds good. All right, guys, so tonight, instead of playing, I'm going to be DMing, so it's kind of cool. First up, we'll start off with, we have a Wookiee in our party, and that Wookiee's name is Lorik, and he's played by Cody. After that, we have Chris Knorr, who's totally playing the very cool Twi'lek, and she's a bounty hunter with a very big gun.
Yes, she is.
Cool. Then we have the smooth talking, as always, Posh. Yeah, it is Posh. The smuggler, played by Philip.
You die.
And then we have a very anxious and probably very smart droid being played by Brandon.
Does anyone need medical assistance?
Yep. So that's
Awesome.
our party, and tonight we're playing the beginner game, guys. So if we screw up, feel free to totally ruin our day, but that's okay. So before we start, guys, I want to read you something to kind of get you in the mood and get you in the setting of where y'all are. So here we go. It is a period of unrest and opportunity in the galaxy. The Galactic Empire struggles to maintain control in the midst of civil war. Meanwhile, scoundrels and smugglers, explorers and expatriates, and fringers of all types scramble for a living on the edges of galactic civilization. It is a hard life, but these renegades have more freedom and opportunity than any citizen of any of the core worlds. On the desert world of none other than Tatooine,
Oh, do we
you
lose our...
smell of a local crime boss, Timo the Hutt. Ooh. Trapped in the tiny spaceport of Mos Shuuta, the renegades have no choice but to steal Starship and flee Timo's forces. Fortunately, a suitable starship has recently docked at the landing bay, a freighter called the Crate Fang, captained by a Trandoshan slaver named Trex. As they flee through the sun's baked streets, the renegades duck into the local cantina to hide from their pursuers. And that is where we will move over. And as you can see, you duck into this cantina, so we're gonna kind of throw you on and coming in right about here. So, let's see. You step down a short flight of stairs to the cantina's shadowy common room. The cool air, a blessed relief from the scorching heat of Tatooine. Remember, you have people following you, searching for you. Timo's forces. What do? Do you hide? Do you act normal? What do you do?
Well, I think it's about time I wet my whistle. So I'm going to head over to the bar and act normal.
Okay.
Yes. We don't want to draw attention to ourselves.
Yes. So good.
You asshole.
This is going to be so much fun fucking tonight. All right. I will walk over and kind of mingle, set up in the far back away from the door, because
Okay.
I'm a big tall Wookiee, so I don't want to like draw attention to myself. I'm gonna go try to just kind of like go hide in the back.
Okay, so everybody kind of put yourselves in this cantina whereabouts you are and what you're doing.
And then while I'm back here, I want to look for an escape route. I want to just check to see if there's any other ways out of this place.
Very, very good. So real quick, Lorik, let's have you roll a perception check And that's one of your skills, of course. And for your dice pool, please add 1 purple difficulty dice.
Okay, and then this is perception, which is this button. Let me drag this down onto my macro bar here. Perception.
All right. 2 successes and a threat. So you kind of scan the room, but you realize it's fairly dark in here. And seeing that 4 adventurers just running in, the people who were in here kind of are weary of you. On the stage, you see a Twi'lek. She's dancing, and behind her is a door. You remember as you passed the bar that there seemed to be maybe a storage closet behind it. Probably what it might be. But other than that, there's only one way in and out, and that's where you just came from.
Okay. I got it.
And the others?
Lorik, I feel trapped out here. Do you think it's wise that we're back by the stage?
There's no way out, and I kind of point back towards. I say this is the only door, and I point back towards the entrance.
So, Posh is he's keeping an eye on the door. He's sort of strategically positioned himself so that he would see anyone who came in, but he's kind of surrounded by other patrons, and is trying to strike up a lively conversation with the bartender and the people around him to just seem completely normal.
All right. So in front of you stands the Devorian bartender. If you don't know what they look like, they are the ones that literally look like devils. They're red-skinned and have 2 horns. And he's kind of cleaning a glass at the moment, and he kind of doesn't really seem too interested. It's Tatooine, things kind of happen. There is a crime boss, it's a hut. They pretty much do what they want to in the galaxy. So what I need you to do for me is roll me your skill called Cool, Cool.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to add 2 difficulty dice to this.
Neat. And that's the purple one.
That's right, yeah. Do we all do that, or just
Anybody
Posh?
who's trying to stand at the bar and act cool.
Also me.
Did I just blow that away?
You did just blow that away. Both of you. Very, very good. So, yeah, Posh,
4?
you
wow.
seem very at home. This is your smuggler, man. You've ran the galaxy. You know how to be discreet, but still have a presence. So what do you say to this Devorian bartender? And remember, not too long ago, you were being chased by forces from Timo.
So, Mephistopheles, how about a round for me and my green-haired chummy over here? I can tell you, these streets are going to hell. Not 10 minutes ago, I was making a fantastic flambe for my good friend, and a bunch of bloody pikeys ran up on me. They're talking like they're Devos boys, but I know better. See, the thing is, I got a line on a score, and these bastards, can't think of an Australian thing to say there, were trying to jump me for it. But you tell you what, I'm about to cut a few people in on it.
The Devorian's still cleaning the glass. Stops, sets it down, grabs another one, grabs a bottle behind the bar, pours it, sets it down in front of you, grabs another glass, does the same, sets it down in front of Escarra, and he says, I don't want no trouble. You understand? This bar's not for fighting. Whatever trouble's following you, you take it outside. And at that moment, you see 3 disgusting-looking Gamorreans walk into the bar, holding vicious axes. And you can tell that they are just looking for you.
Do they see us?
We're about to find out. See how well y'all hid and act like y'all were part of the bar.
Do we all notice this?
Absolutely, because
Okay.
you also know that these are the guys that you were running from. So, let's see what the Gamorreans do, guys. They look in. Does anybody think that their character knows Gamorrean?
Vex, I bet.
Ooh. Yeah, robot.
Vex, do you believe that you know Gamorrean?
Uh-oh.
Let's go with yes.
All right. So let's go ahead and give me a perception roll. And we're going to give it at 2 difficulty dice because these guys are quite a bit away. All right.
Threat.
You just all you can tell from that is that they're looking and they're searching and they're kind of scanning over each and every single person and patron that's inside this cantina. And then they stop and they notice something. They notice the giant Wookiee
Damn it.
standing at the back of the room, trying to be nonchalant, but from his scars of battle, from being in the gladiator arenas, it's just too prevalent. So, what I'm going to need from each and every single one of you is a initiative roll. And in order to do that, I think it's vigilance. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn tracker, and we're going to clear that out.
I'll put the
And then
tracker.
if everybody can roll me their vigilance skill.
Any dice added to it?
Yeah.
Nope, just normal vigilance.
Got it. I can do that.
Posh, you rolled that with 2 difficulty dice. Go ahead and clear your
Oh,
points.
shit. Sorry. So it's not the difficulty initiative thing. Shit. Sorry about that also.
We're
Thank-
learning a new system tonight, guys. Bear with us.
So, I saw that there were 2 different kind of initiatives you could roll before.
Yep, there's cool and then there's vigilance.
Oh, yeah. Here it goes.
Cool.
It just says PC.
I know it does. So let's see why I didn't put the others in there. So it looks like it put Posh in there just now.
I got 4, so I'm probably in there.
Yeah, that probably makes sense.
I thought I was the first one. Yeah.
2 and 1. Yeah, so we're just gonna add to that.
Do we not click on our token to need to do it? I bet that's what it is.
I bet
I
you that's.
clicked on my token.
I don't know.
No, I just
I
rolled
did.
again. It didn't
No,
do
but
anything.
it worked. Oh.
Let's see. See if we can get you in there.
Do you want me to do it again, or click the token?
Yeah, no. You're in there because I know yours popped up whenever you rolled it.
Cool.
Let's see. Combat.
I'm not in there.
There we go. Okay, and then that was 1. And what did you roll the first time, Vex?
2 success. That was the result.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that, amigo. Sorry.
Cool. All right. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna say that it's gonna go Mr. 4. So we're gonna go Escarra first. Then we're gonna follow it up with Posh. Then it's gonna be the Gamorreans, and then it's gonna be Vex, then Lorik.
Okay, I'm last.
Sound
I
good?
got it.
Okay. And let's get some
Some
combat
music
music
going.
going. All right. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and just get rid of the tracker. Everybody can remember where they're at.
Cool.
All right, Escarra. What would
right.
you like to do?
So I'd like to get and ready my weapon, but like keep it down under the bar and kind of hunker down. I'd like to do this as subtly as possible.
Okay.
My sort of objective is to like wait until we kind of have like a crossfire here and then kind of aim at them and try to get them to stand down with the threat of violence.
Okay, so would you like to use your maneuvers to 1, ready your weapon, and 2, aim?
No, because I don't want to pull the gun out. I don't want them to. They're not coming right at us, right? They're going at low.
you definitely see that one of them is turned and is squealing in his squeaky high voice and pointing towards Lorik.
Yeah, right. So I don't want them to know I'm there until they've gone past me.
Okay, so you're just
I'd
going
like
to wait?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I'd like to get the gun out, but I guess that doesn't matter. Right? I mean, yes, I guess I'd defer my turn. Or I'd rather wait.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, so next up is going to be Posh.
I want to lean into the bartender and ask him, Meth, are there any other ways out of here? But as I'm doing that, I want to secretively grab a bottle because I want to stay blended in until they start to go past me, at which point I'm going to swing around acting like a drunk and bash one of them on the head with a bottle.
Okay.
How much of that can I do right now?
Let's do this. First, let's have you roll a skullduggery with a difficulty of 2.
Hashtag Han shot first.
Shot with the what?
That is a success with an advantage. So what's going to happen is that you reach in and you say, "Is there another way out of here?" And as you do that, you grab the bottle and you kind of keep it close by your side. Your trench coat definitely helping hide that bottle. And as you kind of like lean back, kind of acting a little like you're under the influence, the Devorian just goes, "Just the entrance." And next up are the Gamorreans, who are going to... One is going to make a perception check, because if Lorik's in here, surely the others are. And he will make it with a difficulty of 2. Okay. Let's see what he gets. A success, but a threat. So what he's going to end up doing is using his maneuver to kind of shorten that gap. And at this point, he is definitely going to get a success as he notices that Posh is there. But the reason that he knows he's there is because Posh immediately turns and wham! Right in the head with the bottle. So Posh, go ahead and let's roll. Let's go ahead and give me your fist roll. Your fist should be already inputted into your character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
With a difficulty of 2.
Okay, difficulty 2, and the top right dice pool area down to fist. And where is the...
I'm going to give you an extra damage on this because you're using a bottle.
Nice. So I guess I just click here.
Oh, did you put the difficulty dice in?
I did put it in. I put it in the top area under the dice pool. I put in a 2 difficulty.
Okay.
I don't have to then like hit enter. Oh, I just hit enter. Maybe that was.
New sheets, man. New sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Awesome.
Okay, so you have a failure and an advantage. Advantages count as successes. So as of right now, you definitely hit. So you're going to do 3 plus the 1 damage and an advantage. So what I'm going to do for that extra advantage is you're allowed to spend that to gain back a few things. Some of those being that you can gain back strain, or you can take a boost dice to your next skill that you roll, or you can inflict a setback dice to him on his next roll. What would you like to do?
So at this point, could I use a strain to do additional maneuvers? So if I wanted to...
Yes, you are allowed to do that.
So could I basically draw aim and fire on one of these other 2?
No, because you an action is firing, but I will let you draw because you did use a maneuver to lean in and grab, and an action to swing. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay. I am going to do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna draw then.
Okay, so I will give you that maneuver at free because of your second advantage, and you did a total of 4. And it looks like it didn't really hurt this big lug too
Fuck.
much.
Crikey.
And he's going to retaliate with the giant vicious axe that I was telling you he was holding as they walked in. And that is going to be a difficulty 2 on him. And success, but a threat. So he's going to take 1 point in strain damage. And he's going to do a total of 5 damage to you. How much soak do you have?
I have 4 soak.
So 4 of that is negated, and you take 1 damage.
Okay, do I have to reduce my soak at all?
No, you do not.
Nice.
Okay, and next
Can
up,
I
seeing
step
that
in here?
you can.
All right. I'd like to stand up and take aim at the other 2 Gamorreans, and I'd like
Okay.
to yell at them like, "It's not worth it, boys. Better stand down," and intimidate them or whatever that equivalent
Okay,
is. Into
so
not coming after us.
So are you using your action as a second maneuver? Because standing takes a maneuver. Aiming takes a maneuver.
Then so I guess what does aim do?
Aim gives you a blue die for your next attack.
Okay. I mean, I guess I'd like to intimidate them. I guess is that an action?
It's called coerce. Anytime you threaten somebody, you use their coerce. And then
Okay.
I have to get out. I had to figure out what coerce is.
I'm not very good at that, but we'll give it a go.
You're a bounty
Taken.
hunter. You might. I mean, you might
I-
be terrifying to them.
After just ducking an axe but getting like nicked by it, Posh would be yelling, "Shoot them!
Okay, before you roll that,
Shoot them!"
What voice was that?
It's a space accent.
Shoot her!
Shoot her! He's from space. It's a space accent. Cody.
Australian.
It sounded a lot like Cesare's space accent.
No, that's a fantasy accent. Get it straight.
there's that. 1 second, man.
No, it's
I'll
cool.
take
Just take all the
that.
time you want.
I totally will.
I might
Shoot her.
throw a table or a chair. I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Oh my god, why would you not? You're a Wookiee.
Why not throw both?
Yeah.
If Wookiees can
Yeah,
chop
cool.
people's arm,
So
I'm sure I
it's
could throw
going
a
to
table.
be 1 difficulty dice in this, and but I'm going to give you a setback dice because they are definitely here to at least hurt you.
Is that the black one
That is
or the red one?
the black.
Okay. And then coercion.
Yep. Success, threat.
Interesting.
Okay, so kind of give me your coercion. Tell me what you're doing.
All right. Listen, boys. I got a big gun, and I know how to use it. You better back down. Get the hell out of here.
Okay, you see this Gamorrean kind of, and he kind of looks at you, kind of looks at your gun, and he takes a couple steps back. However, all that does for this one, this is where your threat comes in, is makes him angry. Because his friend is leaving him and his other friend here to probably die. I mean, let's be honest. Okay, so next up, we're going to have this Gamorrean take 2 maneuvers as he's going to pretty much almost close the gap to Lorik. All right, and next up is Vex. What does 41 Vex want to do?
Combat protocol active.
What was that?
He's going to
Combat
draw his
protocol
weapon as one maneuver and shoot at this target.
I think you're
He's
getting
gonna shoot at this
natural
Gamorrean?
robot voice.
Yeah, I think you're getting natural about voice too. Not from your
Say
not
what?
from your thing.
Okay.
From your connection. Okay, so
That's-
you're trying to get your gun and shoot.
Yeah, draw my weapon and shoot that guy right there.
Awesome. He's at short distance, so it's only going to be a 1 for your difficulty dice. And go ahead and roll me your weapon.
3 advantages.
Okay. Let's see.
Wow.
That may be critical injury. I'm not even kidding.
Wow. Vex is a
Nope.
beast.
Not a critical injury. You were 1 short from having a critical injury, which would pretty much kill him. But you do a solid 5 damage plus 2 more for the other 3 more for the other successes, so 8 total. And so yeah, you definitely shoot this Gamorrean pretty much dead on in the gut, and he kind of bows over a little bit. And with that, Lorik, what do you want to do, man?
Is that
Laura,
did he
quickly, do something.
shoot the one in front of me?
Yes.
And I'm gonna just pick the table up. I'm gonna just assume that there's like some people that are trying to get out of the way. I'm just gonna pick the table up, walk up, and smash him with it. And if I gotta throw it at him, then I'll throw it at him. But I want to hit him with the table this round.
Yeah. Let's
Hard.
We're just gonna have
really
you
hard.
use your athletics. Use your athletics and give me a difficulty of 2.
Okay, so what do I need to add? 2 black, 2 purple.
2 purple. 2 purple and 2 your athletics skill. And I'm gonna let the table do 5 damage.
Okay, so
Table do the talking.
skills, athletics is right here. I got a whole bunch of that. I just want
That is a
Yeah.
success, and an advantage. So describe your killing kind of just crush this thing. What do you do, man?
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much just like scoot. I kind of turn and look at Vex and kind of react slowly, and then I just get kind of angry and just pick this table up and kind of move towards this guy who got shot in the gut is doubling over, and I just crash it down and smash it in on his back, and he's just not moving afterwards. Maybe his back broke.
No.
I'm not certain.
You definitely crushed in his skull as he was bent over already from the gut shot.
Oh.
He is just Gamorrean blood is just spewed everywhere. Some of it's on your feet.
And then I want to yell, bring on Timo! But this comes out like,
Very, very cool. So we are going to go back to the top of the initiative order, which is going to be Escarra.
Okay, so by waiting, I didn't lose my place.
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna sigh and under my breath say, "Bloody amateurs!" And I'm gonna shoot the one that's standing next to. Actually, I'm gonna shoot the one out by the door. We don't want him running back and telling any tales.
Okay, cool. Give me a difficulty of 2, please.
Okay.
You're probably about to blow this thing away, so
I
because
sure
that's
hope
what
so.
that gun does. That gun wrecks
This gun
things.
is ridiculous. Sorry. Still finding where everything is here. Where the hell is it? Alright. Oh, man.
Success, threat. So I'm gonna give you a strain on this. That'll be your threat. So make your strain go up by 1. Your pool go up by 1, not your threshold. And that's going to do a total of 11 damage to this thing. So kind of describe what happens as you kind of reel bolts of lasers into this Gamorrean and murk him.
Wait, did he die?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I wanted to make sure he couldn't run away. So I take aim with the gun and I just shoot him in the legs. And it's just such a powerful weapon that it just tears one of the legs off completely. And he just falls over in shock, picks it up and stares at it, and then dies from the strain.
All right, I will give that to you as he kind of comes tumbling down because he only had 1 leg off the stairs. He's dead. However, Posh, you're still engaged with this Gamorrean in front of you. And you just
Yeah.
got hit by the axe. Not too bad. You kind of evaded most of it, but for a little bit.
Yeah, I want to shoot this guy at close range and then dive over the bar.
Okay, shooting at close range. I'm pretty sure whenever you shoot at point blank range, that makes it a difficulty of 2. So give me that.
With the blaster pistol.
Correct.
Oh,
Damn.
Yeah. So
that is a lot.
it is definitely. That's a total of 10 damage each success. However, 2 threat. So you're gonna suffer 2 strain as you kind of you just got swiped. You kind of pull up and doof doof, and then yeah, you kind of blow the side of his head out, and his brains kind of go spewing on some Twi'leks over here, kind of cowering, trying not to get into combat. And that's the end of the Gamorreans, guys. I made pretty quick work of those.
Nice.
All right. I'd like to.
Oh, it's me trick hip. Oi. Not as young as I used to be. Back before all this smuggling out here in space.
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna look at the bartender and be like, maybe you can make these bodies disappear, and I'll throw, I don't know, 50 credits or whatever on the counter, which I think is like a quarter of my money.
50 of the 400.
I have 400. I'll throw 100 credits on the counter.
While he's doing that, I just pick up one of the Gamorreans, who put it on my shoulder and like walk over to the corner right here by the bar in the closet and just kind of like look at the bartender, and I just like slump it down on the floor and like, I'm sorry, bro.
I'm over by those Twi'leks being like, no, Shailers, it's not so bad. This type of thing happens out here in the wilderness.
All right.
It's
So
over here
the Devorian, as he kind of grabs your credits and pockets them, Escarra, he just goes, I guess you're folks who need to get off the planet in a hurry.
You could say that.
The good news for you is that I happen to know how to do that.
Awesome.
Bad news.
Oh no.
Also, know why you can't.
DM,
Sorry,
can you repeat
went a
that?
little robot-y.
He said the bad news for you is that I know why you can't.
Wait, we missed the good news too.
The good news is that he knows how to get off the planet.
Oh, okay.
The bad news is he knows why you can't. Okay? And he continues to explain as he goes back to wiping his glass that he's kind of been polishing for the last 4 or 5 minutes. And he says, you see, there's a ship, a freighter, slave freighter. This nasty fella Trucks comes into town a couple times. He's got himself a pretty nice ship if you'd want to take it over. Problem is, spaceport, that's where it's clamped at. That's where the controls are. Also, the other bad news is the HMRI ain't working on the ship. That means can't jump to light speed. In case any of you didn't know. Now, get out of my ball. As he points his finger.
All right. I'm gonna point to the Wookiee and be like, "Hey, get the rest of those bodies over here. Make it a little easier for the bartender." And then I'll look at Posh and be like, "You just blew some blood on guts all over these people. Pay for their drinks, and maybe they won't tell anyone what happened here. Folks, let the nice man buy you drinks."
Oh yeah.
Kind of see the bar as drinks kind of starting to get promised. You kind of see the bar kind of silence starts to break away and becomes the bar again.
Lork just kind of and goes and does exactly what Oksara says.
Are you gonna buy some drinks?
I literally do not have any money.
You do. You have 400.
Everybody has
Or are you
400
claiming
credits.
you don't?
It's not on my asset thing, so I just assumed I didn't.
Everybody has 400.
Okay, yeah, I'll buy him some drinks, sure.
Okay, so then it's going to cost you probably about 75 of your credits to get everybody.
This is highway robbery. What kind of a
Fuck.
damn 2-bit joint is this? Yeah, I'll pay it.
2-bit.
Uh-oh.
This isn't 2-bit. You kind of see him get even redder than he already is.
And when he gets kind of mad and up in Posh's face, I just kind of step up, just give him a little slight growl.
He kind of backs up off the bar, looks at the Wookiee.
I turn to put my hand on Posh.
I intend to make you leave my bar. I told you about the ship. I told you about the HMRI. Vaughn, probably where you want to go. The one who runs the junkyard.
Math, you've been more than kind. Would you happen to know a good HMFR mechanic?
He kind of like looks. I think he looks at your droid. Not really. Unless he can do it.
Rightio. Always a pleasure, my friend. And I leg it on out of there.
I might be able to do that.
Very good. Okay, so you exit the scene as you go back into the scorching heat of Tatooine. And so what is the party doing? Is the party going to look for Vorn at the junk shop? Or trying to head straight to the spaceport? What's the plans here, guys?
What was the junk trap?
Yeah, I'm gonna say we should go to the junkyard.
Yeah, the junk. Go ahead, Brent.
They obviously know what we look like. We should disguise ourselves. Maybe a cloak, perhaps?
I, for one, don't know how we disguise a Wookiee, a scarred Twi'lek, and whatever the hell you are. We're a bit standoutish here.
Let's just get off the streets quickly.
I can't fucking handle that shit.
All right. So, what's the consensus, guys? Where are y'all heading to?
Let's go to the junkyard.
Yeah, we should go to the junkyard.
Okay.
The Wookiee's with me.
So, the Wookiee is the Wookiee. Okay, the Wookiee does whatever the Wookiee wants to do.
It's really hard to guys, I have to just talk like this. Like that. All right.
All right. So, kind of being that your droid is a little bit smarter and has kind of been on Tatooine a little longer than each of you, seeing as he's been in Teemo's service probably the longest. He's been in Mos Shuuta probably the longest. Knows that Vorn definitely has a junk shop, and he knows relatively where it's at. And it's going to be, if you follow this teal arrow. So that's where we're coming from and going to, in reference to the city. So
Is there a way that we can go there that doesn't take us that close to Tima's palace?
there's not. This area down here is blocked off by what do you call it? Like the police barricades.
Yeah.
Okay. So you make your way to the junk shop. It takes you no more than 10 minutes. However, it feels like years in this heat. This heat for today is just unbearing. You've been running through the streets trying not to get seen and attacked by more of Teemo's thugs. You finally made it into a cool area, and the first thing you do is make a mess, and the bartender throws you out, and you're back into the scorching heat. So as you make your way to the junk shop and you get inside, you immediately notice that it is a poor stone building. It's not very well off as the others. It's almost made out of junk itself. But it's comforting for Posh, at least. Maybe Vex. For the others, it looks run down and like a piece of junk. So as you step inside, you see a hunched old human male lurking behind a low counter covered with disassembled droid and machine parts. The man glances up at you, then turns to a garbage can-shaped R5 droid standing at his side. He kicks the droid and shrieks, You're supposed to tell me when I have customers, you bucket of bolts. Go outside and finish stripping that spear bike wreck. The droid trundles off with a chirly beep. And the man turns to you. Welcome, customers. As you can see, he points to the racks and shelves with the enormous buckets full of scrap metals and parts. I have anything you could want for the right price.
G'day, old timer. We're looking for a way to get ourselves to more amenable climates than this particular patch of dirt. I was wondering if you might have anything that could help us get to light speed.
You mean an HMRI? No, I have one, but I can't sell it. I already promised it to Trex. See, he comes in every now and then and he buys quite a bit from me. Gives me a little bit more money than usual. I like that.
Right. Yeah, Trix. He's the one who sent us here. Why do you think we got this droid of his with us?
Kind of looks over. Looks at Vex. Kind of looks back at you. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Is it new? When to get it? And I need you to go ahead and roll me a deceit check with a difficulty of 1 and a challenge of 1.
Challenge is the black one?
Challenge is the red one.
Oh, shit. That's a bad thing. Deception, you said?
Yeah, deceit.
No.
Wow. You
Gotta
very,
try.
very well
Oh,
succeed
you got
with
the
your
Star
triumph.
Wars symbol, or the Jedi symbol.
Oh snap!
He
I need a chair.
kind of
This on a float.
looks at you,
No, I need a chair.
looks back down at the HMRI, and looks back at Vex. Kind of see him pondering just a little bit. What color's Trex?
I don't see colour.
All right.
I honestly thought you were about to say that was the right answer.
He just says, all right. Trex promised me 500 credits for it. Pay up. You can take it to him.
Right. Come on here. Escarra, pay the man.
I just look at you. Like, in a somewhat intimidating manner. Like, you
Hello,
can tell
Rick.
that you...
Love, go on and grab that. Vex, you can watch it with him. Come on, love, give him the credits. Off we go. Off we pop.
Vex, before you do anything, I want you to think. How do you feel about the very first thing that you saw this man do, which was pretty much kick another droid and basically call it stupid and worthless? How does Vex feel about that?
He is really torn up about it. He hates this place.
So does Vex want to
Passion.
say anything to the man, or does he keep his mouth shut and kind of just keep it to himself?
Right now he's keeping it to himself, I guess.
Okay. All right. So I assume the party somehow splits to where they get 500 credits accumulative. However y'all want to split it, and y'all pay him. Do y'all short pay him, or do y'all try to short pay him? Do you try to haggle the price?
No, I want to get off this rock.
I was
I'm
kind of
not
thinking
gonna
we'd just start walking away with the thing and then be like, yeah, okay, we'll pay you. Yeah, all right, we're going to be right back and pay you. Let me just walk away.
I'm not going to short pay and be like, listen, that's an awful lot for a health insurance plan. I'd like to pay you 350.
Oh my gosh.
So you said so you're trying to haggle for 350?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me the charm skill, and we're gonna make that a difficulty and a challenge with a setback dice.
Sorry, so that's 1 black, 1 red, and 1 purple?
Correct, sir.
Okay. So I don't know what this stuff is. Charm. That roll? Yeah. Whew.
1 success, huh?
Is that because stuff canceled out?
Yep.
Yes.
Neat.
Basically, he rolled a blank, a success, an advantage, a blank, and then a threat. Threat and advantage cancel out. He was left with 1 success.
Cool.
So, Vorn kind of looks up at you, kind of squints his eyes. Listen, I won't be able to do 350. This is just not gonna happen. But Trex does come by quite often. Gives me good prices generally. Sometimes brings me stuff for free to sell. I'll cut it down to 450.
400 and we will have, god damn it, 400 and we'll have him bring you by a nice tasty new droid next time he comes by the shop.
I'm sorry, but 450 is the lowest I can go.
All right, that's 125 for each of you boys.
Yeah, what he said.
Let's just get out of here.
All right, I pay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll pay.
So each of you pay 125, and
I pay 75.
yeah, that happens. And who's carrying the HMRI? It's not super heavy. It's a little bulky.
We have a Wookiee.
So I'm assuming Lorik is.
I'd like to hear you persuade the Wookiee that he has to do all this labor.
Yeah, please.
I mean,
I'm sorry I've been distracted, guys. My fans went out, and then they suddenly just kicked back on. So, all right, I apologize for the technical difficulties, but I thought I was going to have to reboot the computer.
I feel like he was sort of going with it when I was bullshitting this shopkeep. So if you're suddenly
No, I'll
gonna
do it.
yeah, right.
The Wookiee, yeah, I'm totally loyal to you guys. I'll help.
Cool. Because you all know that you're trying to escape a Hutt who
Right.
generally has almost any resources he wants to him. So there is that thing going for y'all.
We just fucking stole a thing from another probable criminal.
Probably. Absolutely probably. So guys, what do y'all want to do now? Does anybody remember what you have to do? Anybody remember where you need to go?
Well, I think we have to get the thing unlocked at the spaceport, and then, like, there's like a spaceport control. We have to unlock it. Then we have to get to the shuttle pad or landing bay, right?
That sounds correct.
The ship's at the landing bay. We need to bribe somebody at spaceport control to let us out, and then we, I assume, need to install a light drive somehow.
Cool.
Oh, also
So,
steal a ship, and there's a lot.
Dude,
of stuff
Vex
we
can
do,
do it.
man.
It's fine. It's fine. We just need the parts. We'll make Vex. We'll make Vex do that slave part. He's a droid.
The slave part.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and draw you a red arrow. If y'all are going straight to the spaceport, this is the path that you take. You exit down the other side of the shop, and you basically go here.
I'd actually. Oh, all right. Well, never mind.
What else would you like to do?
Well, I was thinking maybe we could go like to the Jawa traders and see if we could talk them into like running interference, like being like a crowd of jabbering Jawas that would get in the way of any thugs that we saw on the street.
Unless you have some kind of a relationship with them as a bounty hunter, I feel like that's making a lot of assumptions that they wouldn't
Sure.
just turn us in for whatever reward there probably is for us.
Yeah, the huts are probably dude, the huts will probably pay way more than our piddly ass credits that are just about out.
We have a droid to give them.
Oh my god.
Do have a droid.
We have a
I'm
droid.
I'm pretty sure that your character would not want to trade Vex for that.
All right.
A role-playing game where you can just give away their players.
I think that's any role-play game if the GM is up for it.
Yeah, we'll give you that guy. Hey!
Sell Ezra into slavery? We should totally do that.
You guys just sell me to the junk shop and then that's it.
The end of
God damn.
Have a good night, friend.
Ah, shit. How are we gonna get off this planet now? All right, let's not do Chris's terrible idea and go to the spaceport. Although I could, I don't know. I only have 1 damage, but I could go to the medical center or 1 wound. Probably not worth it.
Nah, not worth it.
Probably not.
Does
Okay.
it? Okay.
So, the spaceport control facility is a low, squat building, clinging to the edge of Mos Shuuta's bluff. The front entrance stands open, but a pair of spaceport security droids stand at attention. If you're going to get off Tatooine, you need to disable the docking bay, so the crate thing can leave. It's pretty simple. But in order to do that, you've got to get inside. And it doesn't seem like security droids are going to let you.
Who do we know whose security droids these are? Are they just like the general spaceports, or are they the huts?
You definitely feel as if they are generic spaceport droids.
I
have no vision.
I'm fixing that right now.
And you mentioned like police checkpoints. So the Empire, that's like the Empire presence here.
Police checkpoints? No, not really. It's
probably not on Tatooine.
Yeah, no, it's just generic, like the guys who kind of make sure that nothing too terribly happens.
Is there a government on Tatooine?
Yeah, it's called the huts.
Okay, so all right. So the hut may well own these droids.
Cool. 1 second, guys.
Not a problem.
Aside.
Oh, all right.
All right, I'm so sorry. I've been like out of it, dude. All of a sudden, 5 of my 6 fans just went. Oh, we're not gonna run anymore. Like, oh shit.
Go get a bag of ice. And hope God it doesn't leak.
The case is 85 degrees Fahrenheit. It's fine. That's well within like range.
Yep. All right. So can everybody see over here?
Yes.
Yes. Well, I can see my token.
You can't see anything else?
I can only see my token.
Really?
Can you see past right next to your token?
Yeah.
I can see 3 characters, but I can just see my token, which means the stream will just see my token.
Your token has sight, man. Don't know what to tell you.
Hit Control L on my token.
Right. I see what you see. Like it looks normal to me. Let's do this. Let's add another lurk. Let's add sight to that one. What about now?
I just see black in my token.
That just changed my sight a little bit, which is
it's because everybody can use sees. That doesn't bother me. There's not gonna be much dynamic lighting.
How hard is it for you to refresh your screen, Cody? Does that mess up the stream?
It won't be that big of a deal. Man, it's weird. I can see weird tiny stuff. You know what? Let me do this. Let me rejoin as a GM and then let me rejoin back as a player real quick. Don't worry, Dan. I won't look at anything. And nothing's on the stream.
I don't care.
And
doesn't affect me
as a player.
Okay, while he's doing that, can I kind of take a look around and see if I think there's another entrance into this?
You absolutely may. I will tell you as you kind of step forward, halt. You're not permitted to go inside. And that's pretty much what the droids say.
And
as long as you basically don't try to go past them, they seem like they're not going to do anything to you.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to sort of circle around and see if I see any other entrances.
Okay.
Do you want me to move myself, or do you want me to tell me?
That's fine. Is anybody else going with him?
No.
I'll whisper to the droid.
Nope.
This is what I'm doing.
You do have
Scout
comm.
around a little bit.
I'm sidling up to the droid. Like, no, don't go with her. She's crazy.
What's this in front of me? Is that like a window or a door?
That is the trash cans.
All
I'm not
Does it
kidding.
look like
That
I
right
could
there
climb
is
up on the
trash
roof
can.
or something?
Definitely not. This is the trash cans are probably maybe 4 feet tall, and the roof is
Okay.
probably 20, 30 feet tall.
Hey, Vix. Can you, interface with them or something?
I can't see around this corner if I'm supposed to be able to.
You're not. That's the end of the map.
Can I just look on the other side? Is it any different?
Maybe. Just find for yourself.
All right. Zoom out.
There's nothing I could do to interrupt their protocols. However, Lorik, you could easily just dispatch these units.
And I look back over at Pash for like confirmation.
I feel like that's a really good way to draw more attention than we want right now. Protocol droids, we have permission to go in here.
Real quick,
I'm gonna-
Chris, it looks like the map cut off.
Okay.
There is a side entrance over here on the side. And to answer your question, Philip, the droids respond to you. No, you don't.
Well, tried everything.
And
I'm gonna let you guys know over comm that there is a side door.
are we waiting on you? I mean, are you coming back to let us know there's a side door?
I have a
You have comm links.
The literally
Oh.
a quarter of a second. If he had said that a quarter of a second later, I would have my gun out, pointing it at this guy. My hands hovering over my gun. Copy that. And we walk over instead.
It's like, don't do anything stupid. There's a side door.
I wasn't going to. Hand over gun.
Fucking amateurs.
Kind of look back over Mike. You guys are assholes, but it just comes out as more Wookiee noise. And I'll follow along with Pash and Vex.
Cool. So I'm assuming everybody's going to move to the
Side entrance.
side door.
Yes.
Cool.
I'll let you move me. Can you?
Yeah. Okay.
Can you shift?
I
click
will
me?
send it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. You just straight up. It's a very small map. So as you get over there, you notice that it's a mechanical door. There is a pad, like an access pad, on the outside, and there's also a spot for a mechanical lock, like a key to go into, like a normal key.
Like a regular
It's-
key.
Yeah, like a normal key can go into it, or you can just enter the code and move on. So maybe you have the key, but you don't have the code. Who knows?
I
Vex.
kind of nudge over to Vex. Like, can you get the door?
Out of my way. Let me look at this thing.
Don't push me, droid.
Dude.
Okay,
Someone's
so
on
Vex
a
kind of just
period.
Vex kind of just pushes
swear-
past
I swear
Twi'lek,
kick
bounding
your
on her with a
nuts.
gigantic gun.
Don't push
He
me,
kind of
John.
comes over, and his finger at the top of it, the hatch kind of just pops open, and you see this small data spike, and he sticks it into the computer, the little the pad. So what I need from you, Vex, if you were trying to unlock this door, is I need a computer check with a difficulty of 2.
Come on, man.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Failure,
Failure.
but an advantage. So the good news is the alarm doesn't go off. The bad news is door's still locked, and you've been shut out of the pad.
But not the key part? Or this lock is down? Okay. Out of my way. You high-tech folk always trying to do what a little elbow grease can get you done to.
As he goes to do that, I step up and just smash the lock off the door.
It's more like the lock's like parallel with the door, like it's inside the door. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's not like a padlock.
Can I kick the
You
door
just
in?
try and
My Wookiee rage.
You can absolutely try. I don't necessarily suggest it, but you can.
I know it's going to set off the alarm as a metagame, but I think my guy would see Vex fail, and then as Posh goes to like, be like, oh, let me finesse this. I'm gonna kick the door in.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say, give me an athletics check, with a difficulty of 3.
Okay, so that's 3 purple dice,
Correct.
and then I just need an athletics check, which I got a whole bunch of these things on.
Success and an advantage.
wow.
So, you kick the door fairly hard, and all you see is dust kind of go when you shake off the door. And you realize door's still shut. But then you go to like slide it open and you realize, oh yeah, I've totally like broken every part of this door mechanically that I can. And you can just like a sliding glass door now, pretty much. So yeah, you've definitely opened it up.
As you do that, Escarra's like, no! God damn it!
I kind of like point to the door like after you, like I did good.
Yeah.
Fabulous
Posh
job.
like gives you a nod and like a tip of the hat that he's not wearing. Well done, my friend.
Very,
My
very.
face palm.
Awesome.
So that is where you find yourselves.
You'll have to shift click me.
It's just straight up.
I
Not very
Wait.
far. Can y'all not see?
Oh
can see.
yeah, no, sorry, I can.
I see it.
We'll be able to see.
Sorry, dudes on the stream. Y'all are just gonna have to see the rest of the screen like I can.
I don't care. So, yeah, you find yourself in a small room that is pretty much a break room. What do y'all want to do? Do y'all want to go into the main room, stand there, talk
What do I
amongst
see in
yourselves
the
really
break-
loudly?
What do I see in the break room? Is there like drinks and stuff?
You see a chair, times 3, and a table, round.
God, what kind of a break room is this? They need to get their union rep on the phone.
I rummage underneath the tables, maybe trying to find like a security badge or some kind of other uniform that maybe we could disguise ourselves with.
And I'd like
Go
to
ahead and
check
give
the
me a,
door.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check. And Oscar, which door are you checking? Are you checking
The
this
one-
one?
The one
or-
inside, further in.
Okay, cool.
Like not like checking, but like kind of like carefully to see if anyone's coming, kind of way.
Yeah, Vex, you definitely don't find anything. And go ahead and give me a perception check
With
with just a difficulty of 1, Chris. Cool. You kind of basically door's not locked. Kind of open it slowly. You kind of peek in, and what you see is there are quite a few people working here, and you see 2 security droids, and you also see a woman in the middle who kind of seems like she's giving orders to everybody else. So, what would you like to do? Would you like to step through?
does it look like they're like coming to investigate the noise?
Not at all. It looks like everybody's kind of doing their own little thing, keeping the spaceport running.
All right, I look back and shoot around the thumbs up, and I close the door so we can sort of plan our approach.
Okay.
I think we should send the Wookiee. I think I should go in first if it's going to be hostile. I think I can catch at least with the first droid completely off guard and maybe just tear it in half.
I appreciate your moxie, Larrick, but let's try to not make this a hot situation. When Escarra was looking through, I'm asking her this, I guess, did you see anyone who looked like they were sort of heading this way or like they might pass close by the door?
Would I have seen that, Dan?
It seems like everybody kind of stayed at their stations. It seems
But
like
there's
they
no
don't.
like patrol route near the door.
No.
where we
I
could,
want to like grab somebody.
And honestly, the security
and-
droids, from what you can see, the security droids, they just have their weapons, but their weapons, they always have them because they're built in. Like, it's their arm is basically the gun. So
Right.
it's always there. And so that arm is just crossed over by their chest. But their other arm, they're basically kind of just in standby mode. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not actively walking around or anything. They're literally standing there, maybe just as security if need be.
I suggest we make a loud noise in this room, maybe lure one in, and then dispatch it quickly.
I feel like that would lure both of them in, and we haven't really got an escape plan.
I pull up my vibroaxe, and then I hear Posh telling him no. I'm like, oh.
If we're gonna do this with weapons, I say we snipe them from in here. Could two of us aim out of this door at the same time?
Yes, but whoever is on the bottom, I'm going to give an extra difficulty dice to.
Cool. Obviously, Escarra has the best weapon. Mine's pretty good. Do you have a ranged weapon, Cody?
I do. I have a blaster pistol.
I think that's what I have too, actually. So it doesn't matter which one of us.
Well, some of you are probably better at it than others. Like, I have a suggestion. We could fake a medical emergency and lure them in that way, and then smash them while they're trying to help whoever's on the ground.
Pull up my vibroaxe again.
I mean, yeah, all right, it's worth a try. Worst case, we're just blasting them anyway.
All right, Lord,
I could try my best. Should I go out there?
There's no kind of interface in here, is there? Or like control panel thing that he can try to fuck with?
Nope.
Cool. Yeah, all right. Yeah, Vix, I think that's the plan. You run out there screaming about a medical emergency and calling for help, raising all kind of hell. I'll lay down here like I've been bashed or something. Escarra, you and the Wookiee stand on either side of those doors and knock around and give a real good knocking to whoever walks in first. As long as it's not our little mechanical friend.
So I disarm myself. I make it seem like I'm just a harmless repair droid or something like that.
Okay. Before we start
And
this,
I
I have
leave
one
my
more
pistol in
suggestion.
here.
But go ahead.
To send the droid in with a thermal detonator?
Oh, dude, we totally should have bought bombs on the way here.
I have a stun grenade.
With what fucking money, dude?
I stolen them,
No,
Beers were like
We have-
75 credits.
right?
Here's for the bar was 75.
Highway robbery.
All right, but like, we want to make sure not to kill that boss lady, though. She may be the only one who can unlock this for us.
All right, I
agree.
Sure. I have no reason to doubt you at this point. So I have a wound already, so I like tear my shirt around it and accentuate it, and if there's blood, try to like just make my wound look worse. And I lay on the ground, like on top of my blaster, basically, but it's unholstered.
Okay. And the rest of you?
so I don't know.
So we're gonna send the droid in. So I want to be melee.
Okay.
I can close an attack in like one round mechanically. I mean that's
Yes.
a mechanics question. All right, then yeah, I want to be ready for melee with my vibroaxe.
Okay.
Is there a way for him to? Is there a place for him to hide so that he's not going to see him right away?
Just other side of the door.
The Wookiee?
Yeah,
there's
put him right here.
basically there's basically that much room in the room.
Yeah, I'm
It's a
gonna
small break room.
I'm just like this.
All right, so I'm gonna
Yeah, perfect.
stand next to Posh and like position a chair so that like I'm gonna like prop my gun on the chair and hold it with my left hand while it looks like I'm leaning over and trying to help Posh.
Is Escarra's gun like a one-handed thing like the rest of us, or is it like
it's a two-handed?
Okay.
So I guess tell me, mechanic, like, will I be able to like grab it and shoot whoever comes through the door in one
Yes.
round? Okay, perfect. That's what I'm looking to do then.
Okay.
I also intend to be able to pull mine fast, but I'm on top of it, so I understand if I can't do it right away.
All right, Vex.
Okay, so I leave my pistol in the room. I'm just like being a dumb droid, and I walk out there.
And thumbnail. All right, cool. So,
Hey, speaking of which, we all do need to make a smile so I can take a picture for the thumbnail. Okay.
Cool. So Vex, as you walk out, you notice that they aren't paying attention to you at all. And this is what you hear. You step through the doorway into a large chamber, crowded with computer equipment and centered around a large hollow display showing a plot of the local aerospace. Standing in front of this display, with her arms folded behind her back, is a human woman. She appears to be in charge, and as you watch, she speaks into a headset in a formal, commanding tone. Imperial Shuttle Lambada, 11-23-8. This is Overseer Bryn with the spaceport control. You are cleared for landing. Welcome to Mos Shuuta. A half-dozen technicians of different species, working consoles, and 2 security droids stand near the doorway. Your attention is pulled to the floor, to the ceiling, transparential windows against the far wall, looking out over the desert of Tatooine, where an Imperial ship is coming to the landing bay. What do you want to do?
And they're not looking at me at all.
At all. They seem to not have noticed you.
So the droids have their back to me almost?
They're kind of just standing there. They're not necessarily looking for a threat at the moment. There's no reason to be. The alarm hasn't gone off. There's nobody telling them, hey, something's going wrong. They're kind of they're just there.
Dude, and you put your gun down. That's crazy.
I just I try to sneak back into the room and kind of tell them that they're not even paying attention to me.
Yeah, you do. So go ahead and tell your party.
They're not even looking for a threat. We should just
the pain. What? What do you mean they're not looking
We
for a
should
threat?
just sneak up and dispatch these droids.
What the hell's going on out there?
Oh, I thought you... Oh, sorry. I thought you cared about other droids. You just want to kill all of them, don't you?
Is this really the time for this conversation, Osaka? Escarra.
I am not going to become scrap on Tatooine.
I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder. I would never let that happen to
Yeah.
you, buddy.
But I'm pretty sure we don't want to call attention by anyone really to this port.
I hold up my axe.
Particularly many huts.
I grab my pistol and I sneak back in the room. And I try to motion the group like, hey, let's go. And then stay low.
I look back at Posh, and then I kind of step out crouching.
Okay,
like
so
walking
you
with the droid.
Scooby-Doo it.
All right.
And do the other 2 follow?
Yeah,
I mean-
I'm just going to walk confidently up to the woman, if I
Okay.
can.
Are weapons drawn?
Oh, shit.
How do you not draw a blaster rifle?
Like
can
are
you-
you doing this? Or are you just kind of like this? Or like kind of up on your shoulder? Or
Slung on your back, yeah.
Yeah, slung over my shoulder.
Yeah,
so
my
it's up here like
pistol's-
this?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have your giant thing
I'm gonna say
on your
my weapon is
Mandalorian
drawn.
arm.
Yeah, my
Okay.
axe
So
is
you're
up.
walking like this because you got a big axe,
But
but you're creeping. Okay.
I'm creeping.
Got it. So as you walk out, do any of you make noise?
Nope.
Not deliberately, but I'm just trying to like walk over to her like I belong here.
I'm sidling along the side of the wall, trying to look nonchalant.
Okay. And so who is doing what? You said you're trying to get over to the woman?
Yes.
Okay. And the rest of you?
Yeah, man, we want to. I mean, yeah, we want to control her. We want to get to
I'm
her.
just behind Lorik. Yeah.
4 of us, if we're like within 10 feet of her with weapons drawn, like yeah, that's what we want to do.
So I'll let you get all the way up to about here, and as you get here, you kind of notice that the work is starting to slow down a little bit, and you see that she's not giving out commands anymore, Vex, and she stops You are not permitted in this spaceport. What are you doing here? As she turns towards you.
We work for Timo. That means we can go anywhere we want. And he has something he wants you to do for him.
Awesome. I look like those.
Filthy huts do not pay my salary. They do not come up with half the money that the Empire does. Droids, destroy them.
That's a mistake, lady.
So,
I need the cool initiative from all four of you. Don't worry about the turn tracker. We're just going to have to remember who goes where.
Is there a difficulty for this? I forgot.
Aha!
This is just
2
the initiative.
successes.
Yeah. Ooh.
shit, nice, thanks.
Let's
2
kill
advantages.
Let's kill this Empire bitch.
Okay. So, who got a triumph? Oh my god. Okay, so Vex is going first. Look, who got more advantages? Posh.
Gosh.
I got
Okay,
2.
Posh got more advantages. You got 2, and they got 2.
I got one advantage, but 3 other successes.
I got 2 triumph and 2 success. So,
What the book says is that it goes by advantage first, or triumph first, so obviously, and then it goes by success, and then I mean by advantages and then success. Okay.
Whoa.
And so she's going first.
jeez.
I'm kidding. She's not going first. Triumph always goes first. So it's going to go Vex, then her, and then it's going to go Posh, Lilric, the droids, and then the Twi'lek.
I'm after Posh. Got it.
Very cool. So, what does Vex do?
Vex is going to walk up to a console and try to lock out this door so no one can enter.
So you're going to try and basically lock
this
out the
way.
outside droids, or lock the outside?
Yes.
Cool. So give me a computer check, and I'm going to give you a difficulty of 2 for that, and that will be your action, using a skill as an action. Yeah, you successfully lock down the doors. Not only do you lock down the doors, you've also disabled the alarms.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
All right, so next up is
Bleep,
going
bleep.
to be Overseer Bryn. As she turns, "Oh, what are you doing? Droids, I said destroy them!" And she's going to unholster her blaster pistol. And then she is going to strain and move back and take a pop shot at the most threatening foe she's probably ever seen in her life, which is going to be Lilric.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that tracks.
Oh, God.
Success, 3 advantages. She gets through pretty good. So that's 6 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. So that's going to be a total of 10 damage. And I need you to also take an additional 2 strain.
Okay, so my string goes down from 10 to 8?
Your strain was
If it's at 10
your
now.
threshold-
No, that's
Okay,
your max.
it counts
I think
up.
you count up.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you count.
I got
Thing
you.
next to it.
I got you. So 10 and 2.
Okay, cool.
Got it.
Also, you take a total of 10 damage. However, what's your soak?
4.
So you take 6 damage.
Got it.
And that is her turn. Next up is Posh. As you see, fire has broken out. And Vex is kind of doing something at a console. You're not sure what he's doing. What do you do?
Yeah. I'm gonna aim and fire at this droid that's further away.
Aim and fire?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's going to give you a blue boost dice. And then go ahead and
Nice.
give me that roll with a difficulty of 2.
Okay, and that is my blaster. Which is combat, which I'm already on.
This is medium distance between the two.
Medium distance?
Yeah, which is the difficulty of 2.
Do I? Okay, and I don't ever fuck with the settings on my gun, right? That's just what it's, whatever is.
Yep. Just
Cool.
all you got to do is add 2. Booyah! 2 successes as you do a total of 8 damage. You said you're aiming for the droid or her?
Droid.
Droid. Very, very cool as you do a solid 5 damage to this thing.
Nice.
Kind of hit it in the shoulder. You see some sparks kind of fly out, but you realize it doesn't need that arm because this arm is the gun.
Bollocks.
Lorik!
And I'm just gonna turn and then just cleave this droid's head right off.
I'm sure you will.
Just, I mean,
Uh,
just whap! What do I
Okay,
gotta
cool.
roll?
So your maneuver is engaged. So you now can attack. So I need a difficulty of 2 because it is meleeed combat.
Okay. And then Vibro Axe roll.
2 advantages. So that is a total of 8 plus 2 more, which is total of 10. And you ignore 2 soak damage. So yeah, you do a total of 9 damage to this thing.
Does it drop?
As you completely cleave its head, and you see it sparks just, and then it kind of just falls to its knees and falls over.
Can I move?
Your maneuver was engaged. Your action was attack. If you would like to move, you will have to use 2 strain.
Yes. And then I'm gonna kind of like snap to and step over in front of my droid friend.
Okay,
Nice. Smart.
nice. And next up is the droids, and then Escarra. And by droids, I mean very badly already screwed up droid, as it is going to basically use its maneuver to basically engage you with its gun, and then its attack action, which will be shooting its amazingly not very good at all built-in blaster pistol, as
Is it
literally the name of the weapon.
Is it shooting it?
It is shooting. It's shooting at. Oh, dude, I gotta try and at the big giant thing that just cleaved its partner and what its overseer is attacking. So I have a triumph and 3 successes. So what I need Lorik to do is I need you to take a total of 10 damage minus your soak.
Oof.
God, so 6
Minus
more.
your soak, and you're going to take your first critical injury. Now,
How do I do
on
that?
critical injuries, basically, this is all that happens. Your first critical injury can be healed by 41 Vex's medkit, making a medicine check with a difficulty of easy, so that is 1 single purple dice, but you immediately suffer 2 strain.
Okay, so I'm up to 6 strain out of 10, but how do I... I'm looking for the critical... Where do I mark that?
That's all you need to know is right now is that you're at 1 critical injury. I don't know where to mark it. I
Got
haven't
it.
looked.
No,
There's
no
a
problem.
critical injuries place where you just click add
There is.
Okay.
next to the combat bar in the item inventory. I don't know that
Critical
that's how you do
injuries.
it, but
Got it.
makes sense.
Critical number, whatever. I'll just remember that I have 1 critical.
Cool. And next up is the Twi'lek, bounty hunter,
All right.
Mandalorian, I assume.
Can I aim and try and shoot the blaster out of her hand? And not being too particular if I take her hand off in the process?
If you're not being particular, if you hurt her, then it will not add a dice, and you will get your boost dice for aiming. So yes.
I mean, I don't want to kill her. So, like, I want to make sure I'm
understand.
aiming
I
for the
understand.
hand.
I was
But yeah.
if you're going to basically just aim and not try to hurt her, then it'll add a difficulty. But if you're not worrying about her harm, then it'll just go back down to regular 2 difficulty.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the arm.
Okay, cool. So 2 difficulty dice, and you get to add a boost dice because you're aiming.
Okay, cool. Where is it? Man,
Success and a threat. So what I'm going to do for that threat is you're going to suffer 1 strain.
Okay.
But it is a success as you're going to do 10 damage as you definitely take off her arm, her entire arm. And she
Awesome.
looks very, very hurt as she kind of does the awesome Samuel L. Jackson scream whenever he loses his hands. And we're back up to the beginning of the turn order, so that means it is Vex's turn.
Okay. Vex is going to heal Lorik with a med kit.
Okay.
So
Go ahead and give me a medicine check. And are you specifically... let's see. You've got your thing. Lorik, are you above half health? Below half health?
I'm way below half health. Or yeah, I'm definitely below half.
Okay, below I think makes it an easy check, so just 1 purple difficulty dice, Bran.
Whoa. Whoa.
Cool. Just roll me a single difficulty dice to that.
Okay, so you can
with
medicine.
the medicine.
Yep.
You can
Can you
medicine.
keep that first roll? Because I think you just made him
Ah,
scream.
no,
medicine.
no.
Ah,
You-
medicine,
you-
real
let's do
good.
this.
Okay, cool. Okay, so basically what happens is that's going to cancel out that advantage, but you're going to keep all the successes and the triumph. Cody, your critical injury is now healed because
Okay.
of the triumph.
Got it.
And
my-
then
my wounds?
Vex, your how much does your medkit heal? Did I put the rules in there for you?
Success and triumph counts as success as well.
Right, but how much do you think you heal 1 per success? Right?
Right. So that would be a total of 6.
Yeah, I have stim packs that just do 4 HP, so his is different. I
Cody,
guess.
you have 2 stim packs as well. Everybody has two stim packs,
Okay.
and Brad, you have 2 repair kits, which are basically stim packs for joy. So yeah, Cody, you just healed a total of 6, and your critical
Freaking
injury.
Awesome. Now, does my strain go down?
Your strain does not go down. It just heals the critical injury. That's
So-
all it says.
So what happens when I get to 10 strain? Just curious.
You pass out.
Oh, neat.
If I rolled advantages, it would actually heal your strain, but I
Rolled a threat too.
I got you.
it
I
can't
got you.
do that.
That's cool. I like it. I like the variants.
On your attacks for advantages, if you want to spend them to strain or stuff, that's why it's extremely hard on the DM to figure out whether you want to give their players like stuff like that, like what to do on each individual attack.
I use
Cool.
a maneuver to aim at the droid.
Cool. So your next action will be a blue dice, and then let's see, it went Vex, and then it went I believe her.
Yeah.
And she is going to plead for her life. Yeah, she's gonna plead for her life. As she kind of grabs what's left of her right arm. Don't kill me. The Empire doesn't pay me enough to die. Droids, stand down. Do any of you engage threatening further?
I will, just because I'm an angry Wookiee, I will walk up and will run. I'll just charge up and just destroy this other droid, not her. I just want to run up and just like instinct and just crash that one too.
Okay, I will give you that. You don't even have to roll.
Gotcha.
It was low.
I want to holster my thing, just walking forward. You know, those aren't worth nothing, Lojack. Vix, shut down this bloody spaceport so we can get out of here.
Vex, you already basically did.
No.
Is she bleeding or is she just hurt?
She's really hurt. Lasers basically cauterize wounds immediately.
Yeah. All right. So she's not like in the process of dying. She's just in bad shape.
Really bad shape.
I mean, we're here. What were you talking about? The Empire coming down here?
They landed. What do you mean? They landed.
What, more than usual?
No, dummy. The Empire's here now. They're taking over.
If we leave her alive, she will inform them of our position. We must eliminate.
No, she won't. She knows better than to mess with Timo now.
Yeah, that's right. Timo did this. Let's all give a round of applause for Timo, our boss and the person responsible for this.
Shut up, you amateur.
She's still holding her, what's left of her arm. You don't work for Timo. We knew that. That's how I knew who you were. The Empire's gonna kill you.
Maybe she has a loose end. Lauren?
Yeah, lady, you're talking yourself into a bad situation here.
I wanna ask. I'm gonna look over at Vex and just say, does she have a ship?
Does she have a ship? Let me check the database. And I just activate the computer and see where the ships are and who has.
You notice that there are 2 ships in Mos Shuuta. And the 2 that have landed are, one, the Imperial, who's, whatever the word is for, how many people, the flight, whatever.
Compliment.
No, there's a word for how many people are, the flight manifest. The flight manifest shows that there are a lot of Imperial troopers there and guarding that ship, and probably not your best choice. And the only other ship is the one that you know about. However, you do know that the clamps are still clamped onto the ship, so it can't leave unless the clamps are gone. Which you can do from here.
Neat. Is the troop ship landing like a new thing, or does that just happen from time to time?
You know that this is the Outer Rim, and that generally, whatever the Hutts say, pretty much goes in the Outer Rim, especially on Tatooine. But you also know that the Empire doesn't care who you are, and that they are a very deadly, threatening force.
Yeah. What the hell's the Empire doing wasting their time on this ball of dust?
I'm sorry, I had either a connection issue or something. What did you say?
What the hell's the Empire doing wasting their time on this ball of dust?
It seems that I don't know. I just know that I was paid to just let them come and go as they please.
Why would they bother paying you? They're the Empire. They can come and go wherever they want.
Not with just one ship.
Who exactly is paying you? Whose ship is that?
I don't know. One of the troopers.
Well, how do we get out of here without letting those droids out front?
Probably the way you came.
I can make sure she's not able to alert anybody about this. I've got some binders, which ironically are meant to bind. The description of them says, binds prisoners' hands. So I'm going to use both sets of binders and use one of them to hook her blown off arm to her other arm, and the second set to hook her arm to her foot.
That is the most fucked up
I was
shit
literally
I've
about
ever
to
seen.
roll attack and kill this bitch.
While you're doing it, I kind of come over, and I kind of push her to the side, and I grab her communicator. Right, she has some form of a communicator on her, some cell phone, and I just and crush it in her face, and then just sprinkle it down on the ground. Let's get out of here.
Did she have a pretty good gun?
No, she seemed to have just a standard issue blaster pistol.
So
It does the exact same as yours.
Yeah, can I? Is it worth searching people in this game?
In other games, yes.
She mentioned getting paid, so all right.
That doesn't mean she has her credits on her.
I acknowledge that.
So,
I docking clamps to the freighter and notate where the freighter actually is, so I could tell the group.
Wait,
Very
hold
cool.
on.
So,
I just remembered something. Weren't there like a whole bunch of like people, like aliens and people who were like working for her? What happened to them when all this happened?
yeah, they're kind of standing at their consoles, scared to death.
So tying her up isn't going to be as effective as I'd planned. I would
Correct.
just hook her arm to her other arm and not use
Neither
a set
would-
of binders.
Neither would killing her.
Chris
really.
is like, no, I'm still doing that part.
Here you go. You don't want to lose this.
You
So,
would lose your arm if it wasn't attached.
So, what you realize, Bran, is that the Crate Fang, the ship that y'all are trying to get to, is in Landing Bay Arc, which is up here in the top right. So that's where you've got to get to, and y'all are here.
We're on the wrong map, brother.
I moved y'all over.
Oh, I'm in the other view.
I see the new map.
Yeah, I was in the other view, man.
Yeah. So, Arc, Landing Bay Arc, top right, and y'all are where the end of the red line is. So, are y'all gonna head towards the landing bay? Is that pretty much the assumption?
Yeah, man. I mean, we've already caused problems. Like, I think we should just let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's great.
I do not want to be a
Right.
hut slave.
So
Okay.
back into
Wait, hold on. So I have an idea I'd like to push to the group. Like, I think it'd be useful to cause a distraction while we go and take that ship. It's likely to be defended. We don't want the security coming up on us. I see on this map here of town that I know because I've lived here for a while. There's a power station right next to a weapons depot right near the landing bay. If we blow up the power station, that'll call some attention from the guards and get them away from the landing bay.
That's a very good idea.
It's a great fucking plan.
Yeah, there's also a sports bar over there. We can get a kebab.
Dan, I
And she
checked the
also
controller
told you-
console again, and I tried to look and see if I could set alarms off in other areas of the city away from Landing Bay Arc or something like that. Or
Okay. I need a computer check from you, and the difficulty on this is going to be 4.
Also, I want to ask, he can continue to perform medicine on me, right, out of combat?
Yes. I think he can do it on. He's got a very specific role for his med kit, but he can medicine check you, too, and you also have stem packs.
How does do we have to pay for the medical center? Would it take time? Would we probably get caught if we went there?
I will definitely let you know this, just to metagame it a little bit. She's told you that the Empire is going to kill you, and you know that Timo's still looking for you, and that your best bet is to get to the ship.
Stop
you know,
by the
you know
hospital
that,
and waiting. in
You
the
know
line.
that going anywhere else is probably going to get you killed.
I didn't know if it was like the hospital in GTA or.
It just says, for his med kit, it says once per encounter you can use the medicine skill to heal an ally. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. So I'll let him use his med kit on you out of combat once.
Okay.
If that is what you...
So weapons or ship? Are we going to get some bombs, or are we just going to try to get the fuck out of here?
Do we need weapons to blow up the power station?
Do we need to blow up the power station at all? If we get, I mean, we already released the ship and we have the jump drive.
I kind of want to get a thermal detonator and blow up the power station.
Just for funsies?
You know what? Though?
Well, I mean, like, we have to install stuff. Like,
I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if that's a good idea. I mean, dude, that's really, like, dude, taking out the power station on a fucking planet full of people in a desert, like, that's gotta suck. So, like, I'm gonna be like, "Urgh!" Like, let's go so we don't die.
are you below half, Lork?
I am no longer below half. I'm at 6 wounds and 6 strain.
6 out of 19. So he's above half.
And Vex has a thermal detonator, right?
No, Vectner has 3 stun grenades.
Okay, we have a distraction / explosives, so I think we make for the ship.
Yeah, let's do that.
I heal you for 2, I guess.
and a strain, maybe?
Oh, yeah, absolutely a strain. Go ahead and take 2 strain off of that,
For me?
because that was a triumph. Yes.
Okay, and then how many wounds do I go down?
You go down 2. Or up 2.
Yeah, I got
Better
You go
too.
2 towards your maximum. Okay.
If there's a shitload of stormtroopers at the landing bay, then I think blowing up the power station is plan B.
Cool, but you won't know that until you get there.
Well,
Cool. So you're going to basically head out the side entrance, knowing that, one, even if you wanted to, you couldn't go out the main entrance because Vex pretty much locked that down
Immediately.
pretty tight. And also, there's 2 security droids who will try to kill you. So you're going to go out the side entrance, and you're going to basically head in the green direction, right? And as you kind of get here, you notice trouble immediate.
As we get near the water tower?
As you pretty much get around that area, you understand that you are about to be in a very, very hot situation. As suddenly the crowds thronging the streets of the settlement part, and you see a chilling sight. 3 soldiers in white armor of the Empire's elite stormtroopers. As you see them, you realize the lead trooper is pointing right at you. You hear his voice break through the crowd, sounding mechanical through his armor speakers. There they are! The stormtrooper says, "Get them!" As you turn to escape, you see a second group of 3 stormtroopers approaching down a side street. This could
this
get
is
tricky.
not the droid you're looking for.
Fuck. Is there a third way to go? Is there a third path?
Backwards, and you definitely know that they see you as you are about here when you notice them and they notice you.
Here's my instinct is can we flee or do we have to engage them? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You know that it's extremely hot outside, and running and or combat are going to be pretty intense either way that you go. You know that stormtroopers are very deadly and have a very, very lethal reputation. They are trained soldiers. Like, they're trained to fight wars and not die and kill lots of things. You do know that, even as a gladiator Wookiee hired gun. But I would tell you this, you feel pretty confident right now, so it's kind of up to you.
Run.
I saw a water tower off to the left of where we were on the big map. Is that in the position where, like, I could try and shoot off one of the legs and, like, have it fall and, like, get all up in the street and wash them
It's
away?
a big water tower, bud. Huge water tower. Like, built with metal and not just legs. It's not like standing on legs. It's not like Westerny. It's like a big water tower.
It's like a grain silo kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
On a planet that doesn't waste water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Or
don't
take
do it.
chances with their water.
So what do y'all want to do?
Run!
Run!
Okay.
Let's get out of here. Leg it!
So here is what I need from each of you. I need a athletics check from each of you with a difficulty of 3
That's the purple dice?
and a challenge of 1.
That's
Is
the
that
red
the
one.
red? Yeah.
That is
This is not going to go well.
Athletics?
athletics. A difficulty of 3 and a challenge of 1.
Oofa doofa.
Okay, I don't know what
Oh, boy.
I don't know what the triangles are, but Vex got a
They're
whole
failures.
fucking bunch of them. They got what?
They're failures, basically. He
The
doesn't run
robot
very...
got 4 failures. Okay, he's fucked.
Well, I got 3 threats, so I'm not sure that's any better.
Let's just fight him. Come on, guys.
So you start to run, and you realize the only other way to go is right back into this crowd of people that are just going to end up as casualties, because stormtroopers, as you think about it, they don't care, especially on an Outer Rim world. They'll mow down anybody they have to. As they continue to engage after you. So I will say that you've all kind of moved a little bit back, but they've gained a little room on you too, considering that the overwhelming thing is failure. As a matter of fact, all of you failed. So
I did not.
Lowrick, you have a failure and 3 advantages. So
You leave us behind to die.
you could if you'd like.
Those strong
No.
Wookiee legs.
No. Can we act in initiative or what? I mean,
You can.
Is there? When I picture Tatooine, I picture a lot of like 1-story buildings. Is there any chance of us like climbing up over something?
There's not a great chance, as you failed pretty hard too.
Yes, we
2
did.
failures and an advantage. I'm going to tell you right now. You basically notice that the buildings around you are probably about 14, 15 feet high right now where you are. You're there's buildings on each side of you. There's nowhere really to go sideways. In front of you are stormtroopers. In front to the right of you are more stormtroopers. And behind you is a crowd that it's going to get dangerous.
Anything to take cover behind?
There is a few stands. I will let each of you get behind cover if that is what you want to do.
shit, I need to figure out if I have a grenade.
I want to get behind cover.
The only one who has any kind of explosive is Vex. So, with that,
I have an idea what I'd like to do, but I don't know when I'm allowed to act.
we're just gonna do this because the turn tracker on this sucks. So basically, I'm gonna go. The Wookiee's pretty strong, pretty fast. So I'm gonna let the Wookiee go first. I'm gonna then let the Twi'lek go next. I'm gonna let Yellow Group go on the Stormtroopers. Posh, Vex, second group of Stormtroopers. Does that order make sense, guys?
Yes.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I see Vex is struggling to with his little robot legs to keep up. I turn back around and I draw my blaster pistol and I try to get to him and I go, we got a stun grenade. Unless I see the stun grenade on him, in which case I'll just rip it off of his belt and throw it. So it's your call.
He's got a band oiler. You absolutely can.
I can just that's exactly what I want to do. So all of those things, except when I get there, I want to just grab the grenade and then just chunk it at the closest group. I'll let you decide.
The only group that you can see right now is them. They're at a medium distance, so that's going to be a difficulty of 2. Give me a ranged light roll. On your sheet, you have a ranged light. It's probably your pistol. Give me your pistol roll with a 2 difficulty on it, please.
Blaster. Oh, fuck. That's a lot of triangles.
So here's what happens, Cody. You see that you grab the grenade, without just instinct, you throw it. But that's instinct. You weren't paying attention to your surroundings as the grenade gets caught up in this cloth above that they were hanging down to try and create shade. As it explodes, you see that it rips down this huge piece of metal and it kind of blocks off a pretty decent area of this side.
Idiot, you're trying to get us all killed.
Sorry.
Escarra, it is your turn.
I'll be like, always trying to solve things. Sorry, always trying to solve things with violence. And try and shoot the front one in the face.
Okay, that is a range of medium, difficulty 2. Actually, this is a difficulty of 3. It's a range of long for you, unless you move up.
No, I'm gonna stay back.
Okay, so 3 difficulty dice, please.
Okay.
Very good. You definitely connect. As you do a solid 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. Wow. Yeah, and with your advantage, you pretty much do what you intended to do. Yeah, he's dead. You kind of just with your blaster rifle as it just kind of mows down the stormtrooper, who, by the way, was the one who was pointing at you. So you feel a little accomplished.
Does he look like the leader?
He looks like he was the one pointing at you.
Fair enough.
All right. Next up is going to be the yellow group, as they're going to take their maneuver, and then their second maneuver is going to be to clear out an area for them to get around this big piece of metal that Lorik has kind of blocked them with. Next up is going to be Posh, and then Vex, and then the other group of troopers.
Sorry, I was killing a bug. There's a big thing blocking off the yellow group now?
Seems like it.
They're going to get by it, but it's going to take them a little time.
Cool. Is there a bunch of bags of flour or like sack bags or something that I can shoot at to try to stir up some dust so that I make it harder for them to see us from where they are?
It doesn't seem like there's mostly like metal pieces around. The few merchants that are on the street that are now cowering as blaster fire is going out. We're all kind of selling things that, can survive in this harsh weather right now. There's not really grains or flour or any of that stuff right now. There's mostly metal pieces.
So were you hoping that there was like how like they like hang chickens up in like the street markets, that like someone was doing that with bags of flour?
Or like somebody's got their laundry out and they're like across from one building to another. Somebody's hanging out bed sheeting and I could like shoot at it and it would fall down on them and they'd be like, we're stormtroopers. Nothing like that, Dan?
Mm-mm.
Damn it. All right, I'm just going to shoot him, I guess. I'll shoot at this guy unless I can think of something clever in the next second or two.
Let's just kill these bastards.
Which guy?
Just one of them. This one, I guess.
Okay. And with your pistol, that's going to be a difficulty of 2.
Hooray! Bum, 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 bum.
Pew pew. That's a success.
Nice.
So you do 6 plus 1. Okay.
Eat my blaster.
Blast your pistol
Wait.
kind of
Fuck.
it connects, but it doesn't look like it did a whole bunch. Because it kind of seems like their armor kind of took the brunt. All right, Vex.
How many squares can I move in one maneuver?
Don't think of that. Just tell me what you want to do.
I want to run up this way and shoot across.
At the yellow
You
guys?
can do that. You're going to
At
move
whatever
from a
guys I can
medium
see.
distance to a short distance. And then take your shot. Which way?
What difficulty?
Short. So 1 difficulty. Two advantages. Who are you aiming for?
I guess across that way.
Okay.
Same one I shot. Whoa.
Thanks, Cody.
Something a little bit more appropriate to Tatooine.
Okay, so that is 6, 7 damage. And it looks like this trooper is barely standing.
Nice.
Dude, took a lot of damage.
Can you ping
Yeah.
that guy again? Sorry.
It is this top one up here.
Got it.
Yeah. He's been shot twice now. He's having a shitty day.
He is. However, he's going to retaliate. Seeing as you were the last person that hit him, he's going to take a difficulty dice of a 1 because you are in short distance. And he is going to aim at you with his blaster rifle.
Shit.
And he misses.
Thank goodness.
Whew.
Cool. However, this one also gets to attack. And he is aiming at the Wookiee who tried to grenade him.
He's not worried about the
droid,
Twi'lek
not
who-
at all.
the Twi'lek who shot his buddy's head off.
That's an advantage
He's-
into threat, right?
That is a success and a threat.
Oh, shit.
So he is going to, he's going to do 9, 10 damage
Damn.
minus your soak.
Yep.
But he kind of trips at the end of his shot, because that's what stormtroopers do in the movies too, and kind of falls into the wall. Kind of catches himself on the wall. Take a maneuver to get back up, I guess. All right, back to the top. The Wookiee.
Blaster pistol. Fire.
Which one?
The dude that's
Difficulty-
already hurt.
Okay, difficulty of 2 from where you are.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I want to move up.
You can move up.
Can I move up to right there, right next to Vex?
You can.
Perfect. And
Difficulty
then,
of 1.
Okay. Difficulty of 1, and blaster pistol is this one. Fail,
Damn.
success.
No, not
Describe
successes, advantages.
how
Ooh.
you kill him, and you can take up to 3 negative strain. You can heal 3 strain.
Oh, well then hell yeah, that's what I want to do. Yeah, I just want to blast him right in the shoulder and just kind of send him spinning down dead to the ground.
That's exactly what happens to him. Okay, next up is going to be the Twi'lek, who
All right.
doesn't have a clear shot, really. If she moves a little bit to the left, she might. But what does she want to do?
Yeah, I will want to move to the left, but I don't want to move up much. Is that far enough, or like maybe all the way against the side here? Whatever. And then yeah, I'm just gonna step over, do the equivalent of cocking on a blaster rifle, take a aim at the next guy.
Cool. I'm going to go ahead and give this a difficulty of 2 because he's tripped up on the wall.
Okay,
Nice.
awesome. And here we go.
Mhm.
Nice.
Very nice. You too can heal up to a maximum of 3 strain if you would like. As you're
I
going
would
to do
like.
10, 11, 12, 13 damage. As he kind of as he hits the Wookiee and then realizes he's kind of fallen, then he gets boom boom as you basically put 2 between his eyes and he falls down dead. Next up,
It's like a
Wookiee.
sniper.
Lorik.
Wookiee is
You
back
hear-
up.
You hear this terrible sound and you know immediately what's fixing to happen. You were so focused on these ones in front of you that you forgot about the ones to your right as they kind of finally push the metal out of their way and they come screaming at you with vibro knives.
Shit. I mean, bring it on.
And this one will step over and he's going to take a hop shot with an extra difficulty to try and get down here to Posh.
Mm.
Okay.
Am
So-
I behind cover?
You are, so I'll give him a setback.
8.
Difficulty of 3. Here is the shot at Posh.
Fuck.
Ouch.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, so that is 9, 10, 11, 12 damage.
Shit.
And he's
Minus
going
soak.
to you're going to take 2 strain on this and then minus your soak.
Sorry, what was the damage you said? It was 11 minus
12.
soak?
It's 12
Shit.
minus soak.
Wonderful.
And you take 2 strain.
Yep.
Okay. And then these 2 are going to
Yeah, come at me, bro.
do that. Okay, so we've got boom and boom.
Ouch.
Okay, Wow, that sucks.
That's 8 damage on the first one,
Okay, minus
and
soak.
and then 5 damage on the second one.
Okay, so I take 4, and then I take 1, because I have a soak of 4.
Okay,
Do I take any strain?
you do not.
2, 3, 4, and then 1. Dude, I've got 15 wounds, man. I'm hurting.
Okay,
That would kill me 1.5 times over.
Posh, you kind of stand up and you realize you've got a hole in your shoulder right now. A pretty big dent in your shoulder where part of your cartilage is missing now. You're hurting, man. What do you do?
Bloody hell. I'm going to, staying behind cover, aim and fire at this one right here, who's trying to knife my Wookiee friend.
Okay,
Yes.
it's going to be a difficulty of 1, plus you
Cool.
get a blue dice.
Nice.
Nice. Wow.
Yeah,
You're
describe your
perfect.
killing blow.
Wow.
So after taking a shot to the cartilage, Posh just bloody foot and aims with one hand, takes a second, and fires. And the stormtrooper, as he's coming in with his vibro knife, gets hit right in the chest, and sparks fly out, which is weird because why would a laser gun cause sparks to fire when a guy gets hit? And Posh looks at his gun for a second, like, what? But the guy falls to the ground in kind of like an almost overly dramatic display of death, with just scorch marks on his suit, but clearly no hole in it. So it's kind of weird, like special effects. Yeah, and that's how he dies.
Very good, very good. All right, and next up is Vex.
Initiate medical call.
Okay,
I'm going to heal Lorik.
Please do
he is
that.
He's below half.
Damn.
Oh,
Whoa.
yeah, son. What is that? 4
Okay, cool. So
successes, an
you
advantage,
don't
and
have
then
you don't have a critical injury. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow that triumph to act as 2. And you get to heal 1 strain from his advantage. So you heal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 strain.
Hey, did I hit any
That's
strains when I
awesome.
killed that guy a second ago? Is that how that works?
7 and 1 strain.
Dan,
What's that?
did I heal any strain when I shot that guy a second ago?
Yes, you can heal 2 strain.
Neat.
Okay, Lorik, you feel medical needles go into the back of your back, and you kind of as rage starts to kind of boil over again.
All right, so I'm holding my blaster pistol. Can I vibro axe and attack?
If you drop your pistol.
Oh, hell yeah. I kind of throw it down to the ground, reach back, grab my axe, and one big Wookiee just boosh, just come right across his face. So what do you need from me?
I need a difficulty of 2.
Okay. And then my weapon is vibro axe right there. Yeah!
You got a triumph, so that's a critical injury, and critical injuries on enemies that aren't nemesis they're dead.
That's
So
exactly
describe
it.
your killing blow.
Yeah, that's exactly. You just see this axe just cut right in and dent into his armor and lift his whole body up and off the ground and kind of send him sprawling back like a solid 15 feet.
Very cool. Also, you
And
can
then
heal.
I roar at the other one, and kind of bow up to him a little.
Okay. You can heal 3 strain, by the way.
Got it.
And next up is going to be Escarra. And again, Escarra, your allies just kind of seem to do nothing but get in your way, man.
So if I move, use a maneuver to move, can I get into a position where he's not?
I will let you move to there.
Okay. And it's like he's not in cover to me anymore at this point, or would he be?
Correct. You're regular, and it'll be a difficulty of 1 because you're in short range.
Okay. I'm going to use a strain to take aim anyway.
Okay. So you get a blue die,
Yep. Blue die.
and so that's 2 points of strain.
1 difficulty. 2 points of strain, which fortunately I'd healed last time around. And Blaster Carbine.
Yeah, so
Oh.
you basically run up as you just mow this guy down once again. And heal your strain, man.
Awesome.
I'd like to heal Lorik again. Is that just a medicine roll, or?
In this time, you will have to use a stim pack
I'll use one of mine.
because your medkit is allowed once per encounter, and I gave you 2 last time, and then this one.
Oh, okay.
Encounter is now over, right? Since they're dead.
It technically is, but I'm telling you, if he wants to heal, he needs to heal through his stim pack.
Sure. Okay, but the encounter's over, so I can start acting.
Correct.
Yeah. Posh runs over and, without saying a word, starts stripping this stormtrooper of his armor and gun.
Okay, it's going to take a solid 10 minutes.
To strip a single dude?
Yes.
All right, I just
You
take
have
this.
no idea how much practice Posh has stripping dudes.
Yep. He's gay. No, but yeah, it'll take a solid 10 minutes. If your party would like to stay for 10 minutes, they can. If they don't want to, they don't have to.
What are the bystanders doing right now?
Kind of in awe. They've never seen stormtroopers. They know how lethal they are. They know the rumors. And you just killed them.
Kick their ass.
Can I give a stirring speech to try to, like, incite a rebellion or a riot?
You can totally try to give a pretty cool speech, but they're gonna probably go back to their lives afterwards.
Not even like after a Manchester United win. I can't just get him to start smashing shit.
Nah, buddy, you're in the outer rim, man. You're
Yeah, dude.
Loot. All
and
right.
besides, Timo still
We
rules
must
this
get
land.
out of here. Let's head to the.
Yeah, he rules best here.
Let's hurry.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a blaster rifle.
I'm gonna swipe a vibro knife.
Alright. Okay, you can all do that. The vibro knife does. You can see the damage.
Oh, actually,
Good.
can I pull a communicator out of one of their helmets?
It's going to take a computer check with a difficulty of 3 for not knowing like how that works and where it's at, and just assuming that it's in their helmets.
Okay. Don't get the damage on that.
And it will also take a solid 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes.
Oh,
We don't have
till,
that kind of time.
That's how
Alright.
game masters like they're like it takes 5, 6, 7, 8, 13 minutes.
all right. Like if Posh puts a helmet on, like, could he see if he can start talking, or is that just ripping it off? All right, this isn't gonna work. Moving on.
Okay. So, Cody, I'm moving back to the map.
Yeah, I'm already over there, my man.
Okay. So, you successfully just thwarted a very dangerous threat.
So,
And
sorry.
no, go ahead.
Is our understanding that the shuttle landed at Landing Bay Auric also, so we're moving towards more stormtroopers, or did it land somewhere else?
As far as you know, it landed over here.
Oh, and the other shuttle bay, or landing
Correct.
bay. Got it.
However, you did spend quite a bit of time with Bryn after the shuttle had landed,
Yeah.
and you also aren't completely sure if other Imperials, from what Bryn said, that she's had Imperials come and go. So there could have already have been stormtroopers on the planet, as far as you know.
Okay.
So yes, you're going to basically head a pretty direct route
Yeah, we want to go straight
Towards-
there.
Yeah.
Landing Bay Auric. So there's like words and stuff I have to say to y'all now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, So a large porcelain hangar looms before you, an enormous letter ARC stenciled onto the building side. As you approach, you can see through the open hangar doors to the cavernous interior, where a rusty-looking freighter rests with its loading ramp deployed. All you have to do is get to that ship, and you can leave Tatooine. Two equally rusty security droids stand outside the entrance. If you want that ship, first you'll have to get by them. So what would you like to do?
Posh would like to walk up to the droids and be like hailing them, like, good day, and then shoot one in the face the second he's close enough.
Okay. Very cool. Violence
Awesome.
is violence is violence.
Murder hobos, go! It's fun to be
It's
on
been
this
a
side of the
long-
screen.
But this is the most hurt in a fight Posh has ever gotten, and he is sick of this.
Okay. Very cool. So what I'm going to we're just gonna basically follow the same order as last time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Got it?
Got it.
But first we're gonna give Posh his attack. So Posh, go ahead and take your attack. And I'm not even gonna make you roll a difficulty dice. Just I want to see how much damage you do.
Neat.
Because that's not difficult. You basically, ka-thunk, like, yeah. Very cool. As you wreck this thing,
Oh my gosh! Awesome. 4 successes.
you basically send its head. If it had it left, it would have gone flying, but it's gone. It's disintegrated. Blaster rifle just destroyed this droid as it falls to the ground. But immediately, the security droid goes, "Intruder alert! Intruder alert! It's a trap!" I threw that in there for you.
Oh,
Anyways,
I'm okay with it.
so Lorik, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna punt the shit out of this thing's head with my vibro axe. Just whip it out and send it flying. Basically, cleave
Let's
this
get it
thing.
done.
Vibro axe. Wait. I've still got old things. What do I need to roll here?
A difficulty of 2. What you rolled?
Okay, well then never mind. So yeah.
It doesn't matter. You decimate this thing.
Oh, cool.
As you kind of just,
And I look back
Yeah,
at Vex,
exactly.
and I'm like, "Can you get this?" And I say, "Can you get this rust bucket going?"
Calm down. I'd work.
Vex and Posh, because both of you have mechanics and Posh has like flown tons of ships.
Mhm.
You know that the HMRI is only needed to jump to light speed. You can still take off and fly the ship and leave the atmosphere. You just cannot jump to light speed
There-
without it installed.
We know that there's an Empire ship in orbit, though, right?
No, you don't.
Oh,
You-
okay.
All you know right now is that an Empire shuttle has landed on Mos Shuuta.
Oh, yeah, we're immediately getting in that ship and flying away.
Cool. So as
Yeah,
you
I walk to the ship, close the landing ramp, and check the system.
you would
Wait, before
if
we
there
get
weren't-
into
right.
Would if there wasn't a boss fight.
goodbye, foolish mortals.
So remember the whole like intruder alert, it's a trap? Yeah. So as you approach the ship and you kind of get through the dark and you get out of your tunnel vision, you see that there are 2 more droids standing at the base of the ramp. And as soon as you kind of realize that because of the tunnel vision, you see a reptilian foot douche as it kind of steps down onto the ramp, and you're as you know Trandoshans speak in Tor, they make those weird noises.
Is this
And
Trex?
this is Trex, and he says, "Your heads will look gorgeous on my wall of trophies, especially you," as he points to his bloodlust for the Wookiee, as Trandoshans and Wookiees absolutely hate each other. So, we're going to go droids. Then we're going to mix it up. We're going to go Asakra. Then we're going to go Posh. Trex, the Wookiee, and then Vex. We good? Because if I could get the system to roll correctly, then we would do that. So let's get this going first. All right. So the droids are both going to aim.
Sorry, do we have a map for this, or are we?
There is, but it doesn't really matter.
All right, that's cool. Nice.
Because everything's happening right there. And so y'all will be. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't really matter because there's more area on the map, but it got cut off.
Shit.
So basically, y'all are over here to the left, or to the right, excuse me. But I'll go ahead and just put y'all's characters on so that way y'all can mark down health and stuff like that in the fight.
So we're over here, basically.
Yeah, you're over there. You're over there. And then he is standing on the ramp. Yeah, cool. So again, the droids are going to aim and fire. One is going to aim at the Twi'lek, and the other is actually going to aim at the droid because it's confused at why the droid is attacking. It doesn't understand, seeing that it doesn't have a built-in gun like it does. It's not security.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't understand. So we're going to do that. Difficulty of 2 for medium distance. As I've got. All right.
Triumph.
So the first one heads towards the Twi'lek. I have 6 + 7, 8 damage, and it's going to give you a setback dice on your next action. So 8 minus your soak damage as it kind of starts firing doof, 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 doof towards you. The other, getting a very well-aimed shot and confused still why the other droid is attacking it and not helping it. Droids are droids, man. We're supposed to be together. We're robots. Yeah, no. It totally takes out your entire left shoulder as you're going to suffer 2 strain immediately and take your first critical injury. And again, med kits do not work on you. You have to use repair kits. Because you're mechanical and droids and stuff like that. So first up is Twi'lek.
Oh, sorry, that's me.
Hey, Chris, did we lose you?
Escarra.
I was listening for Escarra kind of as I was seeing what I wanted to do.
My bad.
No, you're good. All right, I am going to take aim at the Transdoshan, and I'm just going to be like, we're taking your ship, and I guess we're taking your life. I'm sorry. We're taking your ship and your life.
Okay, it's going to be a difficulty of 2. On
Okay.
top of that, you still have that setback dice from just being shot. So 2 difficulty and 1 black. 2 purple, 1 black.
2 purple, 1 black. Okay.
No, I'm not being racist. That's just the color of the dice.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Very, very good. I think your blaster carbine is 4 inflicted critical wound.
It's a what?
I think your blaster is 4 advantages to inflicted critical.
I believe that is true, but I can put it here.
I've got it right here. It is. No, dude, it's 3.
Nice.
Same as
Very nice.
Yeah.
Cool. So you do score a critical. However, I will tell you this guy is a Nemesis NPC, not a normal NPC. So that does not kill him. He instead suffers 2 strain for the first critical injury, just as you do. And then he's going to take 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage. Yeah, he looks hurt. Okay. Next up, we have Hush.
Is there any cover?
No, not at all.
Sorry, you
Neat.
said I took strain also for some reason?
No, he took strain
Oh, he took strain. Okay.
for his first critical injury, like
Yep,
you,
yep, yep.
like players do.
Like a player. But I didn't take a critical injury. Vex did. Yeah. Okay.
Sure. Yeah. Cool.
I am going to aim and fire at the droid that shot at Vex.
Okay, that is this one down here.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a difficulty of 2. And you get a boost dice because you're aiming.
Yep.
Yeah, as you do 9, 10, 11, 12 damage to this
Dude,
thing.
get there, man.
Which is more than enough to send half its shoulder disappearing and its head rolling.
So yeah, you like it.
All right. Next up, I believe, is Trex. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. Yeah. Okay, cool. Trex, and he is going to stand there, aim, right? He's
Right.
gonna stand there, aim. So his maneuver is aiming, and then he is going to fire.
Dodge.
Of course, you knew it was coming towards you. I'm kidding. It's going towards the Twi'lek because she just shot him. And I'm gonna go ahead and give him a boost.
Oh shit.
Wait, you took one of our light side.
No, I used one of my 3 dark side.
No, it says the new dark side is 4. Light side points
Okay.
remaining is 0.
Did it say use? Oh, it's because I'm on his sheet. That's weird. All right. Well, I'll go move my pool over.
Holy
that's
shit.
weird.
Oh my god, bro, you're about to die.
Hold up. Let me fix the pool. Let me do that. Okay.
Perfect.
Now we should be even. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah. So your first critical injury means that you take immediately 2 strain. That counts as a success. He's also going to impose 4 more strain on you. For his advantages. And then you're going to take 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of wounds.
Oh,
And then he's going to take 2 strain because he's a nemesis and strain doesn't affect his HP.
Can I use a light side point to do anything about this?
On your next roll or the next party's roll. And he's going
Okay.
to move a short distance into the ship and retreat, holding up somewhere inside.
All right, so what happens when you go below or when your wounds exceed your threshold? Unconscious?
Yes. You're now considered dying. And from what I read in the book is basically you have to be healed to basically come back. You're not dead until you take 4 critical injuries.
Okay, could you... So I'm sorry. So I know I took 13 damage and 2 strain and a critical wound.
Correct.
Was the
So,
strain
no.
part of critical wound?
You took that's the critical wound is 2 strain immediately.
Right.
That's what that triumph did. And then he imposed, because of his advantages, he imposed 4 more strain damage to you.
Okay.
yeah, you're dead. Fuck you. Do not pass go. Pay for the wall in Mexico.
Got it. All right. Yeah, I fall over.
Okay.
Great role
And with
playing,
that-
Chris.
And with that, Lorik, you have a droid standing in front of you. The Trandoshan seems to have disappeared into the ship, and you realize that your Twi'lek is barely breathing on the ground. Hurt very.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock this fucker's head off right here.
Difficulty of 2, please. If you,
so what do I do? What do I do if I want to use one of these light side points? What does that
it gives you a boost.
Yeah, let's do that. So what does it
Blue
boost
dice.
me? Gives me 1 blue?
It gives you 1 blue.
Yeah, I want to make sure this thing drops. So 2 difficulty, 1 blue, and vibro.
And then go ahead and then click the use light side button, so I can get my point back.
There you go.
Thank you. Yeah, as you there's no other way to say it. He has a soak of 3. You ignore 2 of that, and then you do all that extra. He's dead.
Perfect. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that he absolutely dropped. And then can I continue moving onto the boarding ramp?
If you take 2 strain damage,
Yes. And then how far can I move?
I'll let you move all the way to there because you're cautious because you don't know where the Trandoshan's at.
Okay, I want it. Okay. Okay. Yes. I'm
Okay.
done.
Vex, you notice the Twi'lek, the Twi'lek is down on the ground. Posh still seems pretty hurt. The droids are taken care of. The Trandoshan's somewhere in the ship, and your Wookiee's going in there.
I also don't want him to take off with the ship.
Or if he does, he's taken off with you.
I'll bring it back. I'm
You know-
loyal.
What happened?
Oh my gosh.
I.
How are you doing medicine?
Rick, kind of
Hey, Brain, can you repeat that, man?
Yeah.
I'm feeling Escarra.
Thank
Okay,
you.
cool. So your critical injury's healed.
Okay.
And you heal for 1, 2, 3, 4. And you heal 2 strain.
So if I was at my if exceeded my threshold, is there like a negative, or does that not?
I'm gonna just say that it goes to 0 because I don't know.
Okay. So then I heal for 4, and then
I didn't expect any of you to get below regular thresholds on this.
You should know us better than
Well,
that.
when he does 13 damage.
I'm just gonna use some of these dark side points here. I can't believe you're dying, you bunch of pussies.
Yeah, right.
You guys sure do suck at this.
Thank you, robot friend.
Yeah, you would say that, except for you're in so much pain, agonizing pain right now, that you're barely breathing. You're kind of having to grunt through your Mandalorian training to kind of get through it. So those are those 2 turns. The droids are dead. It goes straight back up to Posh. Or no, not Posh. It goes straight back up to you, Escarra.
Right, Brian? Chris? You going?
Wait. Sorry, I get to go now?
Escarra.
Yeah, the droids are
That's
dead.
distracting.
So then you're up. You're up next.
All right. Well, I'll pick up my gun. I'll stim pack myself, and then can I move, or is that going to take up a whole turn? To stim
standing
pack
up.
stand.
Standing up takes a maneuver. Using the stim pack as an action. If you want to move, you can strain.
All right, I will.
And the stim pack heals a static 4.
Right. How far can I make it?
I'll let you get right behind the Wookiee.
All right, I'll do it.
Awesome.
So that took 2 strain, by the way.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yes.
Posh, your companions are leaving you.
Yeah, I want to run into the ship, but I want to go to the cockpit.
You have no idea once you get inside where that is. You've never been in the ship.
I'm Porsche. I can fly anything with an engine in it. I mean,
I'm not
assuming there's
saying that you
gas.
can't. I'm saying that you gotta find the cockpit.
I would like to go in. So I want to move as far as I can this time without getting shot by a lizard, and start looking for the cockpit. So I have my gun, but I'm not like pointing it. So
Okay.
just wherever.
So I will let you move anywhere on this ramp, which means this square to this square down here.
Yeah. All right. I'll push past these guys with my
Because remember,
gun.
you weren't necessarily where you see your tokens. Y'all were a little bit farther away.
Yeah. I'm gonna run right up to the top of the ramp, and just like kind of hold the position, but also just sort of look around.
Cool. Yeah, you notice that you don't see him yet. However,
I don't see him yet.
he comes
He sees
bumping
you.
out of the room. As you kind of say that, and you realize you just hear "doom doom," and you don't know if you've been hit yet. You heard it before you felt it. So let's see. As I'm going to use another dark side point. Ba-dum-ba-da-dum.
Got so many of them.
Y'all roll 3 of them for me, and I forgot that you could use them on the other fights, so I'm totally going to use on this fight.
Shit.
The most lethal of the fights. Yeah, let's do this in Nosco.
Cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, so he had to move.
Oh, shit.
So he's not getting his aim bonus. And you're pretty close to him, so it's a difficulty of 1. And fire!
Wow, you got lucky.
Yeah, it could be worse.
That's 2 successes and 2 advantages.
Cool, so you're going to suffer 2 strain immediately.
Okay.
And then you're going to take 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 before your soak.
Okay, 11 before my soak.
So back down to 7, because your soak is 4.
Oof. Oof a doof. I'm down.
All right. Posh runs up. I don't see him. Doof, and falls down.
Except it's slow-mo with orchestral music coming over the top. French horns are playing.
You're a player and all that stuff. Cool. Next up is, I believe, Lorik and then Vex.
I'm going to run up. Do I see him? I mean, he's like right
You do.
there. All right. Yeah, I'm going to smash his fucking face in. I'm going to use... How many points can I use?
You can use up to 1.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'll give you back your point. And then what's the difficulty? 2?
2 because it's melee combat.
All right. And then I'm going to use my light side, and then I'm going to smash his face in.
Nice.
Fail.
Embrace your anger.
Fail, advantage, triumph.
Okay, so we've got a failure, and then 3 advantages, and a triumph. So you inflict a critical wound to him, so he's going to suffer immediately 2.
Isn't this the second critical wound he takes?
Yeah, it's the second one.
Yep.
It is the second one. Let's see what happens whenever you take 2, guys. I think it's just a setback dice.
No!
Not-
What? The set-to-back dice is awesome. That, like, cancels out his, like, extra bonus that he always gets
I'm just
on
going to
us.
read these for y'all. First critical injury is immediately suffer 2 strain, no ongoing effect. Second critical injury is suffer a setback dice to your next action, no ongoing effect. Third critical injury is permanent setback dice. And fourth is PC is basically incapacitated until the critical injury is healed, and it's an extremely hard roll.
Got it.
Cool. So he's going to have a setback dice on his next one, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in his pool. And you're going to... So I'm going to take 3, period, and then 2, 3, 4. Okay, so he takes 7. Got it.
It was worth it. Sorry, Pat.
Vex, you're
Unconscious.
yeah, you've got a friend down. You've pretty much used the last of your med kits. You only have 2 repair kits on you. However,
And
you
no
can
stim
make a med.
packs.
I have stim packs on me that you could probably just
If that's
take.
what you'd like to do.
You have the one you didn't use a stim pack on me. I used one of my 2. So you should,
Right, he has 2 repair kits, not stim packs, because he's a droid.
I apologize.
So yeah, can I get the Pash in 1 maneuver?
You certainly can.
I go up to him and I try to stabilize him, make sure he doesn't die. Could I actually take his stim pack and use it on him, or what can I do?
If you strain, if you take 2 strain, I will let you rummage through him and stim pack him. Okay,
Oh,
so you take 2 strain.
Wait, what was that?
Don't die in me, Ash. I'll save you.
I wanna Pulp Fiction scene where you stab it into my heart.
Yeah, he's a droid. He doesn't care for you that much.
So, how do you do stim pack?
Yeah, so you heal 4 wounds, Phil.
Mhm.
And that's their turn. Escarra. Ha ha ha.
All right. So, how narrow is this passage where Lorik's engaging him?
Right now, the Wookiee, between the Wookiee, the droid who's squatting over your fallen companion, it's pretty packed.
Is it possible to get up there and take a shot, or am I going to hit Lorik in the back if I do that?
I'm going to tell you that it would take 2 maneuvers to get to an area where you could possibly not hit a companion.
That's probably not a great idea right now. All right. I'd like to move up, and I will take my last stim pack.
Awesome. And then Posh, you are on the ground. I would say bleeding, but you don't bleed in Star Wars. You just get your limbs cut off.
Uh,
I have the high ground, Anakin.
It's over. I have that.
Thanks, buddy. I never listened to what they all said about ya. And I get up, and I am going to... And getting up is my full whatever, right?
Maneuver.
Maneuver.
Yes.
So
yes,
I want to...
is a maneuver.
I want to... I'll take a strain or whatever to find the cockpit.
Okay. I will let you do that. And you're going to get to about here.
Word.
Okay.
Take 2 strain? Or
2 strain, please, sir.
gotcha.
He's going to... Yeah, take 2 strain to disengage from you. And then turn. The force is really working against you on this fight.
No.
What the fuck does that even mean, man?
And he's going to fire at the Wookiee.
That's not that
I have
bad.
It's not that bad.
It's 9 damage
Not great.
before your soak. And that was with the setback dice, guys.
That's not that bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, fuck. Alright, do I take strain?
No.
Okay. Alright. Does he
Yeah.
look wounded?
Yeah, he's barely standing. That's why he's running away and trying to shoot you. And it's your turn. So what would you like to do? Because you just got shot.
What do you think I'm gonna fucking do? I'm gonna fucking Wookiee rip off his arm or whatever the fuck
I'm gonna Wookiee him.
You can use your claws if you'd like.
I did it all for the Wookiee. I'm gonna use another one of these light side motherfuckers.
Fuck him up, my furry.
Yeah, I'm gonna do pretty much what Bran does in our Storm King's Thunder game, and just soak damage and hit him with my fucking axe. Bam!
Yep.
Yeah, describe your killing blow as he gets crushed.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it's a bunch of these noises, and a bunch of hairy blur charging down the hallway. And I basically come right up to him. He kind of looks fearful at the last moment, and I just bring my axe right down on him, sending a small little bit of blood spurt as it kind of cuts right into the side of his Trandoshan neck.
Very cool.
And I just kick him off,
Very-
and I just say, "Let's get the fuck out of here." I
Okay.
yell back towards my my friends.
Way ahead of you, buddy. And I'm in the
I'll hit the
cockpit.
boarding ramp thing.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what happens. You kind of help Vex get over, and you kind of and you hear, and you immediately feel the as the ship starts to throttle and the engine starts to rev. As more steam gets blown out from the pipes disconnecting. As you take off and break atmosphere. Surrounded by you is nothing but black space. It's pretty calm for what you've seemed to have just been going through. But right as you take a breath and relish in the fact that you got off Tatooine, you're away from Timo, you hear an alert from your system. Whoop, 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 whoop. Posh, as you look down, you
We have
notice...
X-Wings?
Posh, you notice that there are
Oh,
4
shit.
ships coming screeching at you. And right as you lean your head back and scream, "The Imperial are here!" in your Australian accent. "TIE fighters!" Your whole of your ship, you just feel get rocked by 2 successful hits from the TIE fighters as they go screeching past you and are already turning to engage you further. Cool. So, all right, guys, we're in ship combat now. It's space, so this is all theater of mind because there's no good way to do this. And there are 2 guns on this ship.
Is the gunnery skill the one that controls that?
Gunnery is the one to control. Okay, this is the very last thing.
Okay.
Gunnery is what controls vehicle mounted guns. Yes, and so there's 2 gunners, so 2 people get to be gunners. I'm assuming Posh is the pilot.
Hells yeah.
Probably, yeah.
And Vex, you're the engineer. I'm assuming, right?
That sounds correct.
Okay, guys. Again, you can't warp. If you remember, you can't warp the light speed until you install that piece of equipment that you've been trying so hard. So, on Vex's turn, if he would like, he can install the HMRI, and
ASMR.
whatever. But depending on how good he rolls is how long before it boots up in the system. So here's what I'm gonna do, guys. Go ahead and give me just do D4s. Everybody give me a D4 roll.
That's not very Star Warsy. No,
I don't.
I got a 4.
I also got a 4.
Cool. I'm gonna say that I'm pretty sure his agility is gonna be higher than yours.
Poor
So
Brandon.
Posh.
He's always fucking last, man.
Yeah. And then so we're gonna do 2 TIE fighters in the middle and 2 TIE fighters at the end. So Posh, what would you like to do? You can gain the advantage action. The pilot of the starship maneuvers to gain advantage over an enemy vessel for your people, or you can take the evasive maneuver, making it more difficult for them to hit you. What would you like to do?
So my 2 options are gain the advantage or evasive maneuvers.
Correct.
I'm gonna gain the advantage then.
Okay. So you're going to gain the advantage over a thing. So next up is Lyric. You're a gunner.
Yeah, pew.
Cool. Please roll me the your gunnery skill.
Skills. What dice?
With a blue dice.
With 1 blue. Okay.
And blah blah blah. Cool. It's going to be a purple and a red.
Oh shit. Okay. And it was the gunnery, you said?
Yes.
I'm looking general
It's under
skills.
the combat skills.
Combat
Yeah.
skills. Got it. Boom.
Even with that, that's a flat out, basically a 0.
Even. Totally
Yep.
even. Cancel.
Totally even. So
Nothing bad happens, but you just lose ammo.
yeah, pretty much. So next up is the 2 TIE fighters, as they are going to attack the ship, and they're going to roll their attacks with a difficulty of 2 because you didn't do evasive maneuvers. Yay! Combat.
We can seriously not die in the atmosphere of fucking over Tatooine.
After everything you just
And
did,
everything
right?
we've been through.
Yep.
I mean, at least Timo went up to satisfaction.
That's
He's just gonna see us just go from his
Oh,
fucking
wow.
like seat.
Shit.
okay.
Oh my god.
So, the damage on their shots is 6. Wow, I didn't realize it was that strong. Cool. 6.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
It says,
Uh-oh.
it says forward mounted laser cannon, blah blah blah, and then it says advantage gives them linked, and because I got 4 advantages, they get to follow up with a second hit of 6. So a total of 12 damage to your hull, and you're
How
going
much
to
does
take.
our hull have?
Your hull has a total of 22.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, I'll
Um,
track all that.
Yeah. 22
Yeah.
minus 12 minus the 12 minus 4, so you're gonna take 8. And then you
Alright.
take And then you take 2 strain out of the total of 14. Next up, it's going to be Chris's character. Chris's character.
Oh no,
Lower
okay,
Chris
right. All right. Yeah, I'd like to use one of those fancy light side points.
Cool, do it. So that'll be 2 boost dice because remember your pilot is still giving you advantage on the shots.
Cool. And it's a purple and a red against us?
It is a purple and a red.
Oh, nice, dude.
Oh.
1, 2,
Wow.
3, 4,
Okay.
5, 6, 7.
Yeah. With
Yeah.
that,
7 advantages.
I got one, guys!
yeah, no, you totally do. You totally blow one of the TIE fighters from the second group, the group that hasn't hit you yet, out of the, I would say the water, but you're in space.
Don't get cocky, girlie.
Very good roll, man. Yeah, next up is Vex, man. What do you want to do?
Wait, hold on. That's a weird number of dice that rolled.
How many ships are left?
You get
Would I know
2
that?
extra from...
There's 3 ships left.
How many?
Oh, I get extra
Okay.
from...
And you still can't jump to light speed until you install that piece of equipment.
I'm gonna try to install the HMRI.
Cool. Give me an awesome mechanics check with a difficulty of a 2. Dude, Chris, you killed that roll, man.
Oh my gosh, look at
You
that.
killed that roll. So
3
that means
successes, 2 advantages. For those of you on the stream.
Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So it's gonna take a minimum of 2 rounds for the thing to start instead of 7. So that's a good thing, Brad. You did a phenomenal job. I'm very happy for you, and we're gonna go back to the one ship now in that group that is going to try and attack you, and they are going to have the same roll as last time, except for they're going to use a dark side point so that way y'all can have one back. Also, I want to kill you a little bit. Yes.
Yeah, well, at least you're fucking being honest about it.
Wow, 4 advantages again. So you're going to take another total of 12, so another 8 and 2 strain.
Okay. So we could potentially die the next time we get shot.
Yeah, welcome to like this combat. It's all dice pulls. Did we lose Cody? Oh, okay, there you go.
No, he's just in shock.
No, yeah.
Okay, so next up is Posh.
Evasive maneuvers.
Good call.
That's what I. All right, and Escarra. Oh, no, not Escarra. Aluric.
Do I realize that Vex has already got the light speed HMO?
Did Vex tell the
HMRI.
ASMR.
Did Vex tell the group? You do have con links. If Vex told the group, then you know.
It's almost
Awesome. Evasive maneuvers or whatever I need to do, or do I just need to shoot?
You're a gunner, so your action is to shoot things.
All right, then I'll shoot things.
Cool.
I've got. You just want me to duplicate my last roll?
Correct.
Is it
rolling?
5 successes.
I think that's rolling extra dice from your last one.
It seems like it's rolling extra greens and extra... I don't know. It seems like
I
a
know
bunch of
why.
extra everything.
Don't worry, I know why. We're good. We're still gonna take that roll though, because you super succeeded.
Awesome.
So you're gonna do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, you blow one out of the water.
Cool.
Hold on, guys.
Very, very cool. Okay.
Throw the
I know
ball
why.
and catch it.
Okay, so now it's gonna take 1, 2, 3, and then I'll use a dock side points to try and kill you, and roll.
Okay, not
Not
good.
gonna be as bad.
Because you can't double up on us because he evaded.
Well, and both squadrons have lost one ship.
Oh, yes.
So I don't get to do the extra damage. So it's going to be a solid 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So we take...
The ship
6?
takes 10.
How many points a hold do we have?
Oh, no, we have
or
6
how
soak,
does that
right?
work?
You had 22. Your silhouette is 4 each. time. So you take 6 damage this turn. You've taken 8, 8, and 6.
So that means we're at 20 out of 22 damage.
Sure. Math. I don't know. Cool. Next up is Escarra.
Wait, no, that would be 22 out of 22. If we took 8, 8, and 6, we're dead.
You're not dead. You just stop moving.
Okay, that's a
Which is
Pilot
pretty
is-
much dead.
No, the pilot's just useless. You don't take advantage. You don't get advantage or evasive maneuvers.
See, they have an expression for that. It's called dead in the water.
Yeah.
Keyword, they're being dead.
Hold up. Let me clear the dice pool and reroll.
Okay, some weird stuff happened there. Should I clear mine and start over, or
No,
am I
no.
okay?
It's my side. Go ahead.
Okay.
Nice, dude.
As you blow the 3rd out of 4 down, even though your ship has pretty much stopped. And I will let you know, Bran, that it's your turn, and that you have basically the only action that you can take inside the ship is to fix the damage. So if you'll give me a mechanics check of a difficulty of 2, I'll tell you what happens.
Why are we moving? We gotta move, boys.
Oh dear lord. What is
Nice. And with that advantage, it's pretty good. So that is going to allow you to heal 5.
Yes.
Your ship kind of, as the droid's working his butt off to make sure that y'all don't die here, he's just just light going and scattering off. Yeah, you hear the ship kind of come back on.
Nice.
So
Got
next
power.
up is the last TIE fighter, actually. And he's going to make his attack with the dark side point. I hope you all die here.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
We're losing Atmo.
We're dead.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad.
That's not bad. That is
6,
not
7,
bad.
8 minus 4. So you take 4 damage. You healed 4. You're back to not
Yep.
moving.
No. We healed 5.
Oh, you did heal 5.
We did
Your
heal
ship
5.
is
I heard
barely
the word
running.
five.
Pilot's turn. What do you want to do? As the ship is barely moving.
Hey, motherfucker.
Press the advantage.
He goes in to give. He kind of slows and does the whole like stop and up, and then gets behind the ship, where Lorik can take his attack.
Yeah, you just want me to duplicate my last roll?
Sure.
Boom. 3 successes and an advantage, sir.
Yeah, you blow that one to smithereens.
Nice.
Awesome.
And by that time, the HMRI kicks in, and you just hear Posh, "Hold on!" as he pulls it back down and your destination, you don't know, but you're off of Tatooine.
All right.
I was there in less than a parsec.
Awesome.
And that is the end of the beginner game.
Wonderful, wonderful. Daniel, thank you so much for
Yeah,
leading
thanks,
me
Dan.
tonight,
That was
man.
awesome.
Yay.
All right, so that was a blast. Thank you so much for learning the system and teaching it to us a little bit tonight, man.
That was a ton of fun.
I had a ton of fun. For those of you guys on the stream, thank you for hanging out with us for our special Star Wars game. Nice little break from our Storm King's Thunder. We will be back next Wednesday with more Storm King's Thunder, and the group has just killed the Thane for the Stone Giants, and I think we're gonna have a lot of fun to see what happens. So, you guys want to say anything to the stream before we bounce out of here?
Thanks for watching, guys.
Catchphrase.
Thanks, guys.
We will catch you guys next Wednesday. Take care.
Peace.
See ya.